Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Anything you guys want to talk about from last week?
We must retrieve our old man.
Cyrus touched a thing and then he vanished.
He touched the butt.
He touched the
What?
I'm gonna touch the butt.
Sorry about that. I didn't mute everybody, or else we were going to get incrementally louder and blow people's eardrums out. But I figured it out.
Interesting.
Hello. It was the preview window on YouTube that was having sound going through it.
Ah.
Amazing.
I know I
The
muted
growing
the
pains of
tab.
moving to dual streaming.
Boop. And Lurker gonna learn. Thank you. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a great Monday out there.
I'm doing pretty good.
Very cool. Last week, you all got thrown into the arena.
And we fucking stomped it.
That is true. You guys did stomp them into oblivion.
And sent one of them home in a body bag, quite
Yeah.
literally.
Had a rather interesting conversation between all of you that was rudely interrupted and then sent off to find the person that blew up part of the arena. To the north, you all kicked the front door in. Not literally.
We tried to be kind about it.
Mm-hmm. Spashed with the guards at the door. Your elderly friend poured some beer for you all and vanished, and that's where he left off.
He shook the shaker and the shaker shook him away.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you guys are in, we'll hit the... When you said just like that, he's gone. Now I'm thinking of his big mouth. Wrong, Lola's right here.
Oh, jeez.
In the immediate aftermath of this, what are the 6 of you in this room doing?
I'm leaping over the bar.
So
Okay.
we
See
just
what the
hear
fuck just happened.
I'm right behind
we
him.
just hear the shaker like hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And the old man is
Cyrus?
silent and gone.
Yep.
Cyrus? What the
Oh dear.
We all saw him
I
shake
guess
the
he
shaker,
shouldn't have
right?
shaked that. He shouldn't have messed with that. I mean, it's just a bad idea. Like, why would he do that?
I will carefully pick it up without shaking it and set it down on the bar.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk over and say, fuck it, pick it up and start shaking it.
I was
Nothing
gonna
happens.
ask, do I have time to identify it?
Nothing
Apparently
happens when you shake it.
Oh.
Wasn't the shaker
Oh.
clearly? He just
All right.
disappeared.
I'm gonna cast identify. I'm gonna ritual cast identify on it.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna
going to
ritual. You're gonna ritual
Yes.
cast identify. Okay.
Unless someone else has a better idea during the time, but I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. That way, if no one comes up with a better idea in the meantime, that's already working, you know?
Cool.
I will stand right where I saw Cyrus standing
Mhm.
and see if anything else kind of looks weird.
Nope. Normal bar.
So like there's that partial wall across the back end opposite the door that we came in.
Yeah.
Can I sort of peek around that?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they
kinda
got pretty
have to
shitty beer.
ritual cast the identify because I only have one slot left, and if we're gonna go into another fight, I need to have that ready.
Smart move.
That is a passive of 10.
There are some really great wall scrolls. Some cloth wall scrolls on the wall. This
Interesting.
place is really well decorated.
I'm gonna go start looking for like trapdoors, stuff like that around the bar. See if anything stands out.
Did we look inside the shaker?
I mean, I only have to continue touching it while casting identify. I can open it and look inside it while I'm identifying it. I can that can be part of my examination to identify it. Is I'll open it up.
Lenny,
Sure.
take a point. You're
Why not?
Fuck you, man.
The look on Rye's face right now is like, this is our door. Shakers are our
Oh,
fucking
it's
door.
what Lenny said in chat. When I shake it, it works. When Craigthorpe
Yeah.
shakes it, nothing. Old man still got it.
I restrained myself from laughing out loud
No,
at that.
do you know
Oh,
why?
fuck.
Do you know why I thought of this?
Oh,
Because
please tell us.
Heya clipped that clip of when Cyrus discovered it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
And it's like me going, yeah, I'll take it and I'll shake it. And there's a video of yours truly
Doing
on
that.
fucking YouTube going like this.
What?
That's right.
I would also like to point out, it is now our most watched short.
It is.
You're
Like,
shitting.
wow, make
Watched
sure
it
you
like
go
3
watch it
times.
again
Yeah.
if you're
It
watching
has,
right
I
now.
think it has like 527
I watched
views
it
now.
like I watched it like 4 times this morning, just
That's
in
amazing.
disbelief. Like, oh my god, I don't believe this video of me. It's on YouTube.
Well, you know,
This is how you're
Lenny-
going viral.
527
Congratulations.
views. It's a go time.
Lenny, it's going to happen again now because you did the same thing.
Because
Yeah,
you did
you,
it
just
again.
you reenacted
Oh
it while
my
talking
God.
about it. And when you
Shit.
talk about
Part
something
2.
embarrassing while reenacting it, that always goes viral again. Like that's
Yeah.
just the
Yes, it
rule.
does.
1,000%.
Yes, it does.
1,000%. Anyways,
Like I saw recently a clip of some VTuber trying to
Craigthorpe,
defend herself
Craigthorpe, make an investigation check.
against like a bottom accusation, and it just kept.
I
like, they
I
kept
hate
moving
it here, and I need an adult.
Question here.
Adult, you're adult.
Are there any adultier adults in chat?
Any adult-
Investigation is a 19.
19?
Any adults in chat?
Okay.
And
Um,
actually, that is not the most watched short anymore. Now it's gobbling what now?
Oh,
oh, yeah, that's
The
right.
gargling his own blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh,
proud of
man.
that one.
Oy.
I'm still very proud of that one.
You notice a little bit of air coming from the last tapestry on the wall, Craigthorpe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my sword and like slice at it. Yeah, rip it open.
What are
You
you
just
doing?
behind it.
Mr.
You
Lovely
hit-
artwork.
You hit wall,
There.
but the
there's,
wall,
like, a
but
breeze
you
or
see,
something.
but you see the wall move when you do that.
All right,
Secret tunnel.
I'm gonna stab the wall now. Is it wood?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Wait a second.
Can I like reach over him and like more gently take the wall hanging down?
Yeah, there is very clearly a door that can just be moved behind the wall.
Yep,
tapestry.
I'm just gonna move it. I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
We found something back here, guys. Looks like a door.
Is there any way we could take a short rest?
I think we might need to retrieve our elderly companion first.
Yeah.
We should
Oh,
probably,
Yes.
yeah,
I'd rather
find
not
our
leave him on
friend.
his own.
If Cyrus went where the other big guy ended up going, they're probably not having a good
Yes.
time.
How far along would I be into my ritual cast on identify at this point?
Probably about 2 minutes.
Okay. I don't see anything specifying that it has to remain still as long as I'm still touching it. Can I just take the shaker with me and keep identifying it while we go and check out this door?
Yes, but if you
Okay.
try and cast a concentration spell, you have to make concentration checks if you get hit in combat.
Of course. I'll stay towards the back of the group while I just keep identifying this shaker. I'm just walking behind everybody with my eyes glued to it, just like,
Give
Yeah.
Katie a point.
So I imagine it's going to be Cade, Cragthor, and Finnick in front with the other 3 behind.
Works for me.
Cool. As you guys head down the secret stairs, make a perception check for me.
Give Katie a point. That was so fucking funny.
Oh, from Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you posted it in Twitch chat.
Oh, is that the
I hate my
secret?
day.
Mhm,
I rolled a nat 20,
that's the secret. Okay, for
a 21.
21. Okay.
Why are
got a
my 20s
5.
happening on fucking perception checks?
So your passive is 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13, 21,
I got a 13.
13,
Passive 12.
passive 12. Luca and
Passive
Demi.
11.
passive 11. What did Demi get?
24.
24. Demi and Cragthor, you hear footsteps coming up the other. Now you can take a point. You hear footsteps coming up the stairs and doors slamming and closing. And immediately following, you hear an explosion from downstairs. When you take a
the old
point.
man decided to blow something up.
Oh.
No, we can moratorium on points. We're gonna keep riffing. It's gonna be great. You only need to give me the one.
But it's so good.
How
That
close did
was
the
really
explosion
cool.
sound?
Yeah, Cragthor and I are the only ones who heard the explosion.
Yeah. No, everybody heard the explosion.
Oh.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'll have you
Luca
two-
kind of wobbles like the Jello in that one scene in Jurassic Park.
Yeah. And as you guys step in the room, you see an orc with a lit up sword that's kind of dripping like Cragthor's, and then a bunch of Goliaths like running up the stairs behind him.
Well, this looks fucked.
Oh boy.
I think we gotta go, guys.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Do they
Oh,
look
fuck.
angry or terrified?
A bit of both.
Okay.
I'm scared now.
Well. Ooh.
I'm also gonna make a
Yeah.
note. The two people on the bar stools, you don't see.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go make a snack.
Okay, cool. I love this so much. Does anybody have over a 20?
22.
24.
24.
And we know who's going first there. Crag there. 22 is Luke
Demi.
21.
21 for Cade. Cool. Our last two. Finnick, what did you get?
I got a 15.
Okay. And Luca?
I'm probably gonna go down.
I only got an 18.
Only got any. What's your dex?
14.
Okay.
These crazy dexterity characters.
Right.
Does anyone have less
have
than
a mi-
14 decks in the party?
I have a 14.
I have a 12.
I have an 8.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna say, just pay attention to our
Majority of the party is
lovely,
14 or higher,
our
though.
lovely character cheat sheet cards that are on stream.
That's true. That's true. I have it on my my stream monitor is my upper monitor, which is the smallest of my 3 monitors.
Fair enough.
So seeing the numbers was not easy.
Fair enough.
What's that say?
Yeah, like hey.
Is it though?
This is
Craig,
bad.
Thor, you're up. Verity, and you're on deck. What? Oh, never mind. What's the snack of choice?
I've got some string cheese and a couple Reese's eggs.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Craig Thor, what you doing?
Stabby?
I think he's thinking.
Either he's thinking or his Discord's lagging, one of the two.
No, he's thinking.
I'm just scared right now. This is kind of scary for a hurt little goblin.
It's okay. You can be the scary. I believe in you.
How bad are you hurting? Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't worry. If you go down, I can get you right back up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I know a lot of
Uh,
people can just pick you right back up.
I can see the ones.
You can see all the ones to your right.
So this is like a we can see
To
over the railing of the
is like
stair
a
to the next.
staircase that we can't see past. What is it? The other side, the two that we can't see. Like, is that like a wall on that side, or is it like really just a tall banister?
Let me put their condition rings on.
Oh, okay.
There you
I
go.
was just wondering if like we could see that area but not see them, or if there was like
Yo,
a wall
you
blocking
can
it.
see that area. The wall. Actually, yeah, you could. It's probably like here on you. So you
Yeah,
can see
that's
it.
all I was asking.
Yeah.
I kind of got a bad idea about this, but oh well, fuck it.
So when was any of this a good idea?
I mean, that's a lot of guys down there, and they're probably gonna hurt. But all
I
right,
think the way we approached the beginning was pretty good.
how far away is that first one from me?
This one, or this one?
Yeah, the blood guard.
10, 20 feet.
All right, let's do this shit because I'm still crimson righted and I'm still mutagened.
Okay.
Backdoor's like
19 hits. What, Lenny?
Crackdoor's like call an ambulance, but not for me.
That's gonna be 11 points of piercing and 4 points of crimson right damage.
Okay.
Second's not as good. It's only a 17.
That still hits.
Yes.
These guys are wearing like leather armor.
Oh, that's only 7 points of piercing.
Cool. You.
Can I disengage the fuck out of there though?
Your first blow opens his armor. Your second cut across guts him.
Oh shit.
Hey, he's dead, guys. He's dead.
Where do you want to move?
Back towards the party,
Okay, like 10 feet.
but not
there?
blocking any of them. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Then can I like duck down so
Yeah.
that they can't throw things at me?
Yeah, you can crouch. Verdian and then Demi.
All right.
Actually, right. Can I move to the other side so they don't have like a clear line? Because I don't know the two are over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way I
Yeah,
can
fair,
duck
fair,
down
fair.
there and not have things thrown at me.
Cool.
I would assume that I did not get to finish identifying before this broke out.
Correct.
And it's probably best to just put that away and retry the ritual cast after.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck that away, and I'm gonna open up because they're so conveniently bunched up. With dropping a fairy fire down the stairs on them.
Okay.
Just tossing my fairy fire grenade over to the railing.
What's the save?
That
14?
is going to be a 14. Yeah, 14 dex save.
Fair warning, I'm rolling high. They all saved. I rolled 14s or higher on every die.
Fuck! All of them?
Uh-huh.
Every one of those God
Yeah.
damn it. 12 dudes!
10.
Ah, well, you spooked him at least.
Oh, sorry, I miscounted.
Yeah.
I can't see shit, but still, god damn. Well, there goes my last spell slot.
On the bright side,
Well-
I probably just burned all of my good rolls at once.
I hope so. At least then it would feel like I did something.
We'll see.
Let me see. These are an action, yeah, so I can't use those. Okay. Yeah, I don't see much point to doing any of the other things that I could still do, so that's all for me.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Okay. That is going to be a 24 to hit Cade.
Yeah, that'll hit.
As this orc comes out of stealth as the dagger enters you.
I'm
Where the
going
hell did you
to
go?
sentinel attack.
Okay.
Reaction.
Yep. That is 12.
18 to hit.
18 does hit. That's 12 points of damage to you, by the way.
14 damage.
Okay. And as you lash out, you're going to feel a dagger in your side too, Fennec. They lose the invisible condition. I just have to read it.
And I see this one attacking Finnick.
No, because he's invisible until the
Okay.
attack happens.
All right,
Until the attack connects, yeah.
Yeah.
figured.
That's 13 points damage.
What was the hit?
Dirty 20.
Okay. And how much?
13.
Ouch. Finnick is still barely up.
All right. Demi, you're up. Cade, you're on deck.
What are the stairs made of that they're coming up?
Stone.
So all the dirt and mortar that holds those stones together starts to kind of bubble and turn into like a pool of black viscous liquid as I'll defile ground there. And then through that defiled ground, you'll see gnarled vines start to come up and try to take hold of all of those people with a entangle. So I need a strength save of 13.
Okay. And you want it like there to get just these people?
Yes, please.
Okay. Strength 13?
13.
Okay.
Well, apparently my mic was muted on my
And what?
other
What's...
end.
Sorry, what?
I'm going to use my interception to help take some of that off of Fennec. By the way, I rolled a 3 on the D10, so get 5 back.
Cool. What is
Thank
the
you.
condition if they fail? Is it restrained?
I believe so. Hold on, I exited.
Oh, sorry.
They are restrained, yes.
Wow.
Goliath failing on strength?
They have a +3 versus a +1. I just rolled like crap. I rolled like 2
The fairy fire did get all the good rolls out of the way.
It did. I rolled like
Yeah, it did, shit.
3 16s, which are the people who saved, and the rest of them were like 7s and 8s. Anything else like movement?
No.
Okay.
I'm boxed up there, right? Because those two that just came up and attacked Cade and Finnick. I can't go anywhere without taking an up attack.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, Caden and Luca.
All right. I'm gonna grab the. Is the dagger still in my gut?
No, he pulled it out.
Okay. While he's pulling out, I'm gonna kind of like grab for it with like my shield hand. Let's go. You fucked up. And go to just clonk him in the side of the head with the mace.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a natural 20.
Yeah. Saw that one coming.
Fuck. Okay.
Hold up, they might.
Holy
have
shit! This is the
something
first time I actually
for
rolled a natural 20 on an actual weapon attack.
this. Right?
It's been magic all this time.
Wrong page.
So that is 6 plus 3, and then the modifier is not doubled, correct?
Correct.
Like no doubling the modifier, right? Okay, so that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage right there.
Okay.
And bonus action, I'm going to second wind.
Smart.
Oh, not bad. 6 points of health back. So basically, as I clock this guy in the side of the head with this mace, he sees me stand up a little bit taller than from when I just had the dagger pulled from my gut.
Okay.
Run. That's it.
Cool. All right, Luca.
Let's see. I can see the ones over the edge, right? That got
Mm-hmm.
entangled, just had their day ruined by Demi. Can
Yep.
I ruin their day further?
Oh, yeah, go
I'm
for
going
it.
to. I'm gonna cast first level ice knife at one of the restrained ones.
Okay.
And try and get it so that the 5-foot radius will catch as many of the others as possible, since they've got
So I would
disadvantage on their
say
dex
if
saves.
you hit
Probably that
this
guy.
one,
Yeah.
you can get the other 4 that are restrained.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. So I have advantage to hit him, right?
You do.
Get him.
Numbers are hard. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Wow. I'm gonna use another inspiration.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. That's
Oof.
21 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Now I want to know what the second number was, just because I'm curious.
It was a 6 on the
Oh.
die.
For what?
An 11.
That would have hit.
Oh, okay. I didn't have confidence.
But 21 will definitely hit. I mean, these are unarmored Goliaths. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, cool.
So 6 piercing damage to that one. And
They all
then
failed, by the way.
Okay, cool. So they take 11 cold damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And they take a D4
Oh, because they
necrotic
all
damage.
speak the D4. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I roll D4.
Yep.
It's just a 1 on the D4, but I think I've done
they
enough.
had 12. They have 12 points of health, so they would have died regardless of what you
Fuck them up.
So 5 of them are gone now.
Oh, they did.
I'm just
Oh.
picturing like Debbie's grasping vines, like pulling them down.
Yeah.
Pull them down into
As
this
I-
faded soil.
Ice shards explode in their faces.
Breaking their bodies into frozen bite-sized pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Brawler bites.
This one's gonna climb up. This one's also gonna climb up. This one's gonna make an attack on Cragthor. That is a 5, so that will not hit. And that is an 11 for the attack against Demi, which also misses.
Ooh.
All right, Finnick, what you doing?
Turn?
Yep.
Woohoo. Finnick Rage. And I'm going to, I guess, attack the one that attacked me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
11 damage.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
You take a chunk out of him, but he is somehow still standing.
Lovely.
All right. This barbarian down here is going to try and free himself. So it's against your spell save DC. That is a 7, so that won't do it. This one is going to take 10 feet of movement to get 5 feet out. And then he'll run up in Cragthor's space and try and make an attack. That is a 17.
I was about to do something, but never mind.
Now, what you gonna do?
I was going to use my reaction to eyeless it
Yeah.
on the attack anyway. I was going to do it, which is minus a d4 that I'll roll.
Okay.
That's 2 for off of it.
Okay, so that makes it a 15.
Yeah,
Which
AC
I
16.
believe misses. Yeah.
Yeah, you said the roll before I even had a chance to say it. I was like, damn it. Because I have to do it before you determine if it hits or not.
Yeah. Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
I hadn't looked up at your card to see if it had hit yet.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I tried to stop you as fast as possible.
but with that, it means you're back up and Veridian's on deck. Veridian's on deck again.
Yeah, I'm gonna stabby at the boy in front of me.
Okay.
It's a 19 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Uh, 7 points of piercing and 3 of the necrotic. For 10 total, and then the second attack.
It's dead.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna turn around on the second one since I already rolled, and it rolled a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Which is only normal damage, though, because I'm not Crimson Righted on that weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 2 on the die for 7 plus the 6, which is 13 points.
Okay. Also dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right
Double kill.
Double kill.
Killtacular. Kilimanjaro.
That's actually a triple kill because I one-shot the one in front of me.
Killtrocity.
Well, I got the pentakill.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Pentakill.
All right. Meridian,
Killing spree.
you're up. I miss the original
right.
Halo 1 announcer who sounded like he was having a heart attack in the booth. That was the best announcer.
Well, there's still the fancy boys who popped out of Invis
Yes.
that are causing problems. Can I get a clear shot on either of them from where I'm at currently?
I will say because of the stairs and you being up higher, you can probably get it. You can get a clear shot at the one on Finnick.
Alrighty, well then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
All right, and zap him for 12 lightning damage.
Okay. It like enters in through like the dagger and goes up into his hand, and you see his whole body spasm. And it'll fall over and land like face first down on the stairs, and you'll just hear it crunch as he's done.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a fun end. All right. That's all. I don't feel the need to use my one bonus action. My only
Okay.
bonus action thing right now is the Blessings of the Raven Queen, so.
All right. This one is going to stay in his 5-foot space, but isn't going to attack Cade. He's going to attack Finnick. He gets advantage if there's an ally within 5 feet of the guy, so...
Is See, I was just
I
thinking
can't
they were
attack
starting
him
to surround
back.
him, so I need to start picking them off. I didn't realize it was that.
And that's
bad.
only a 12 with advantage because I rolled a 7 and a 6.
jeez.
So
Well, that misses. Finnick will just.
like hits off the shell and it's just like realizes he left himself
tickled.
open. Demi and then Cade.
So if I go into wild shape, I lose concentration.
No.
No.
Oh, okay, I thought there was only certain druids that got to keep it.
Nope.
All right. So
That's why it makes Moonbeam in wild shape and then just running in circles around people so
okay.
good.
So fur will start to sprout on Demi's body, like a deep grayish black fur as she reverts into the form of a wolf.
Okay.
And I'm going to make an attack at the one that attacked me.
Cool.
That's awful. That was an 8 to hit.
That will unfortunately miss.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring this one back.
And that's really all I got because I can't really go anywhere. So.
Cool. We got scale that down though. There we go. And then we'll make it a little bit brighter green. And save it. Cool. Cool. Cade.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another swing at the bastard in front of me.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Cheers.
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 Yes.
So 18 hits.
Yeah.
All right.
They didn't have my shirt.
5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I'm just going to keep my shield at the ready in case anything goes after anyone around me.
Alrighty, Luca.
Let's see. Have I got a clear shot at the one that is attacking Demi?
Yes.
Okay. I will throw a ray of frost at it.
Alrighty.
19 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay. 5 cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. He's gonzo.
His speed is reduced by all of it.
Yes, his speed is reduced to 0.
Yes.
Effective immediately.
His elevation is reduced to 6 feet under.
His heartbeat, yeah,
Uh,
his heartbeats per minute is reduced to 0.
Yeah. Yeah,
His
and
occupation has shifted to
I'll
sculpture.
stay where I am.
okay. All right.
Mm.
That was the last one to go on 18. So Finnick, you are up right now. Oh wait, hold up. This guy needed to make another strength check to get out. He does, and then he'll get there, but that is all he can do because he's already used his action.
I will attack that one beside me then.
Okay.
That's a 12 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh,
Oh no, wait,
really?
sorry. No, that
Oh.
won't. Sorry. I was
Well.
looking at the wrong one.
Does he get a +2 because I'm right
He
there with him?
does,
Oh.
which would make it a 14, which just hits.
Oh, nice.
Good looking out.
We turned them flanking him into him flanking them.
12 damage.
I don't know, we were playing Go.
It's a game I've always wanted to learn how to do.
Simple at first, but it gets increasingly more intricate.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
He's still up?
Yeah.
This tanky motherfucker.
Weird, it feels like the other one went down really fast.
I mean, the other one took 14, 11, and then 12.
That's fair.
All right.
We hit them pretty hard.
This guy on the right is going to break out of the restrained. We'll take 30 feet of his movement to get there, and then we'll take the other 10 to get up there.
Isn't the entangle still difficult terrain though?
No,
Yeah.
the defiled
Oh.
ground
The
is
defiled ground is
something
he has
there is
40
difficult
feet. He has
terrain.
40 feet of move speed, so it took him 30 feet and then 10 to get up to 5. So he's good. I will also say, still technically in the defiled ground if somebody hits him.
Good to know.
Cragthor, you're up.
Yeah, let's make some attack.
Let's stab
I
you.
attack once.
Okay.
Stabby.
Yeah.
23.
I'll hit. That'll cook.
8 points of piercing, 3 points of necrotic for 11.
Yeah, he did.
Then we're going to turn up to the one in the defiled ground up there and run up and hit him with my other.
Cool.
It's not very good, though. It's
What
a
is it?
17.
That still
Kind of
hits.
weird rolling a 10 and seeing a 17.
Still weird. It still hits. Also worth of note to remind people, because this is the second session, the difficult terrain of Defile Ground is only for enemies.
Yeah.
The 1d4 is everybody.
So it's 11 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
piercing,
Yeah,
and then the D4 is another 4
cool. It
for
dead.
15.
It dead.
I stab you guys. I stab you. They're dead. They're dead.
All right. Veridian.
Well, can't get a clear shot where I'm at. Can I scoot a bit to get a clear shot on the remaining guy?
Yeah, I would say if you want to stand up on there, you can get a clear shot.
All right, yeah, he'll kind of like perch up on the railing, like a sniper perch.
It's wide enough to stand on.
Yeah, so he's gonna like be like kneeling, like perching on it, you know, and like,
The Batman.
hold out his arm, aim down the knuckles, and zap. 12.
The hit?
Yeah.
That will unfortunately miss.
Does them being in
Flanking
flanking
still
position if
count?
I'm not doesn't
No.
give me the bonus?
Yeah,
does
it's
it?
only
Yeah.
I'd have to
melee.
be in the
Yeah.
position too.
Damn.
Damn, I could have moved in and gone for shocking grasp instead, but oh well. Yeah, that's all I got then.
You could have slid down the rail and grabbed him, shocking grasp, and threw him.
Yeah, drive by shocking grasp.
Yeah.
It does disable reactions. It's kind of designed for that.
Yeah. He's gonna take it's his turn. He's gonna take another stab at Finnick. That is cocked in the corner. That's a 6.
Finnick will just laugh at him again.
All right.
The bolt went past his head and spooked him.
All right, Demi, bite.
Yeah, so fun fact, I chose the wolf so I have pack tactics, and I
Mhm.
totally forgot to use them last turn. So let's roll
And
with
you also have the
advantage this
pluses
time.
from the flanking too.
And you get the +2 from flanking. So
13,
15 that hits.
19 altogether.
19 hits. Yeah.
Perfect.
Does Circle of the Blighted get to wild shape as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's when when they have Defile Ground out, they can bonus action. Wild Shape.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's like, yeah, turn 1 is Defile Ground, turn 2 is you Wild Shape and go into your Blighted Ground and kill shit.
That is 7 points of damage.
Cool.
The subclass kind of gives the vibes like a more twisted counterpart to Moon Druid.
He failed his con save for his ability, so he is actually dead. He doesn't survive at 1 HP.
Ah. Right,
You
right,
eclipsed the
right.
total last when you hit him with the lightning, so
Hmm.
that's why it didn't happen last time. All right,
I see.
I think that's all of them.
So do we
Go
see
ahead.
any smoke anywhere
Yeah, there's smoke coming up the stairs.
up the stairs?
Yeah.
Can I loot the bodies?
Yeah.
Do we want to go towards the explosion? We've only heard the one, right?
While they're doing that, I'm immediately going to start redoing my identify on the shaker.
Okay.
Like as soon as the last guy drops, I'm resuming.
There are 10 great axes, 4 daggers. The leather armor's a bit too damaged to take.
As Cragthor goes to loot the one body, he sees Demi eating the face of the guy in her wolf form.
That must be
Munch.
delicious food.
I just
But,
lick my lips.
I don't eat dead people. I cook them first.
So you do eat dead people.
I cook them
cook some-
first. They're not raw.
I was about to
Phoenix.
say, do you do the lobster treatment?
No. You gotta slice them up and grill them.
Strip the spine.
Okay. Oh no, boil them alive.
Because not eating dead people, you cook them, so you kill them by cooking. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a reasonable logic.
I like it.
I mean, you could also grill them alive. That'd
Is
probably
it-
be better.
Is it
That's like every
real
fire
weird.
spell ever, right?
We're
Real
having a fucking
real
food
fast.
conversation.
Got real.
Katie, it's a food conversation. Oh no.
Wait,
Real
hold on.
fast.
Isn't fish typically made safe for sushi to eat raw by like freezing it, right? Like, isn't that how they kill the stuff to make it safe?
Yes, it's
So-
frozen for
so-
72 hours
Yep.
at negative 27 degrees.
So
Or live.
theoretically,
The restaurant
so
fans.
theoretically, if you kill an enemy with a high level cold spell, would it be reasonable to say that might have frozen them at such an extreme temperature that you could sushi them?
Mhm.
You keep using that word reasonable, and I don't think it means what you think it means.
Keep using that word. I don't think it's what you.
I don't think it's reasonable to eat. No.
Thank
Anyways,
you.
Anyways,
Just
No,
saying,
no,
if we fight a
no.
sea monster, I want to make sea monster sushi.
So you're just gonna
So it was-
frost it every action for like 3 days.
Oh, man,
Anyways,
there's
we're
Rare
done.
Frost,
We're
there's
moving-
Snowball.
We're moving on.
Five
Phoenix
straight
gonna
up
go
some
down
left.
to the bottom of the stairs and just retreat.
4 daggers. Do you want to share the daggers? We'll
Yeah,
split
please.
those.
Okay.
This is 4 daggers. No coin.
So
what
everyone
is-
will just see Finnick just retreat into his shell.
Oh. What does the rest of this room look like? There's another table and another bar,
Yep.
but no one else here.
Yeah. This looks like it's a dead end from where you guys currently are.
Okay.
I want to poke around. Still studying the shaker.
Okay.
But, look
I'll
around a
sail
little.
it. See what other
Have-
people are doing first.
Have we heard anything else from downstairs?
No.
Do we smell anything burning from downstairs?
No. There's still a little smoke coming up, but it's way less than it was even 6 seconds ago.
Okay, so it's not like it set something on fire down there. Just the
It's just like the
explosion went
dying
off
wisp.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. In the immediate, what are you guys doing after looting the bodies?
Kate's gonna peek down the stairwell and see if there's any sign of anything else coming up.
I will say no.
Yep, I'm going downstairs.
Let's go.
Yeah, Luca will sort of drip over the edge of the railing onto the stairs.
Okay.
Is that like when you're squeezing through underneath the door? Just
Alright,
No,
Finnick, are
except-
you following them or are you staying in your shell?
He's going to be kind of slightly out of his shell following because he doesn't want to get left behind because he's really hurt.
I'm picturing like me when I was sick with the Rona with like my hoodie just like curled up in a little like pile of misery shuffling around my house.
Raptor's just gonna look back at him with like blood dripping down his face. Hey, look, buddy, we're all kind of hurt right now. Come on, let's go. We gotta kill some shit. Let's go. Let's go. Get out the shell and come stab with me.
Best defense is a good offense.
Shut up.
I killed like
I
5 of
don't-
them. They didn't even hit you.
I don't stab.
That's okay. Hit him in the face with your mace.
I smash.
Yeah, smash. Hulk smash.
No.
What's Hulk?
Finnick smash.
You all walk up to. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Walk up to the second door here and realize inside, as you can see through it as it's a cage, is a beast that has like 2 tusks coming up, but then has like a tusk coming down here, and then has like 2 antlers that are like grown and twisted coming off of it.
What the hell is that?
Make an Arcana check.
Just anyone
You
who
say
wants
it's a
to.
beast?
Yeah, anyone who has
I-
proficiency.
I got +6 with the proficiency.
I'm gonna speak with animals.
Okay.
And greet it.
Roll a check.
I got a
Greeting
23
friend.
Arcana.
23. What did you get, Cade?
14.
14.
Luca got an 11.
Got an 11. These are called Molar. They're Mohlar. They are a beast, but they are arcanely created.
Like owlbears originally.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they are considered beasts. They're not considered monstrosities. They are a cross between like cows and Rothe. And it'll just kind of look up at Finnick when it talks to it. Food? Meat?
No, we are not food.
Have food.
You have food?
Have food?
I have no food.
Oh. And just kind of sits back down.
You hungry?
Yeah.
What do you like to eat?
Meat.
Meat? Any meat?
Yeah.
Is there a
Hungry.
way to put someone or something in to the cage?
Just gonna throw them the bodies.
Yes.
Would one of the bodies be able to fit through the hole? Is what I'm asking.
If you push it hard enough, yeah.
You could also probably chop
Uh,
up some parts with the great axe they
Finnick is
dropped.
pretty strong, so Finnick's gonna go run and grab one of the bodies and bring it back and try to.
Yeah,
give
make
it
an
to-
athletics check.
A body can fit
Can I
through
run
anything.
up
if
and
you're
like
strong enough.
Yeah,
hack
right?
off some? Can I like run with him and hack off some limbs with my swords?
Yeah.
to bring back
Yeah.
because I see what he's doing and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna help. I mean, might as well. Swords do damage.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
A way to hide the bodies.
Why do you think they have them?
Oh, yeah,
18.
that makes sense.
18.
Oh God, it's the pig.
A
Yeah.
literal smash burger
Yeah.
through the cage bars.
Immediately see the molar get up, and then you see like behind it like 4 smaller, probably about like 5-month-old ones come up and immediately run over to it, and you just start hearing like bones crunching as they're just biting
will-
into these things.
I
Can
will
I just
grab him
throw an
another one.
arm? Can I throw like an arm in the air and see if one of them catches it?
They kind of look up at it and tilt their heads and watch it land.
What was this other door that we walked past?
It was a solid wood locked door.
Okay.
A locked door, you say?
Luca will go and knock on it.
Like spell knock or just knock knock?
There's like
Nothing happens.
with their what approximates knuckles. Does that
Like their
Cyrus? Are you in there?
You hear nothing.
Okay. Is there any way to see like through the crack of the door or through the lock or anything, the keyhole?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, actually a decent roll. It's an 18.
It looks like a pretty well smashed up storeroom.
Okay.
Like the explosion might have been in there, or just like it got
Yeah.
ransacked.
Does it smell like smoke?
No.
Okay.
Would it be possible for Luca to like squeeze through the like under the door to get in?
If it's at
Yeah.
least an inch. Yeah.
Yeah, just give me an inch.
Okay.
Luca will like sort of look at everyone else and just say like keep an eye on everything for me, and it just sort of like drops, I guess, its cloak on top of everything else it was carrying into a small pile on the floor and slithers through the lock.
Alright.
If-
Once you're in the room, make another perception check for me.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Nice. The room is absolutely a mess. There are destroyed crates and produce everywhere. Smashed wine bottles, beer kegs. You see one of the baby molar in the back left corner, and then it disappears.
Okay.
For the rest of you, you now see another one enter the room from the previous room through like a small little crack in the back, and then come over and start eating.
Okay.
They figured out how to get in the storeroom.
There is one crate near the front that you now see that has not been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of it, there are 2 bottles filled with the red liquid.
Okay. I guess I will turn back to the door and see if I can find.
There's a latch on the door,
Okay.
so you can unlock
I
it
will.
from this side.
Yeah, I'll unlock it.
Yeah.
And sort of melt back into a puddle after pulling the door open and slither back onto all of its belongings, collect itself back into a humanoid shape again.
Okay.
And then it will go get the 2 potions.
All right.
Or the bottles, whatever they are.
Okay.
Beer is a potion, right? Wine is a potion.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I found
Um,
these in there. Everything else looked pretty smashed up. I
I would like-
imagine that this place didn't belong to the orcs and the Goliaths originally.
Above game, I would like to just point out it might not be a bad idea to consider like going back and relatching it and exiting the way you came in if the baby creatures are able to get into that room, because now they have a way out.
Yes, but chaos.
Fair enough. I mean, we did just feed them, so they're probably at least a little bit on our side now.
Yeah.
Listen, if I wasn't a wolf, we'd be domesticating them right now, okay?
That's fair. I mean, you can always change back and do a little domestication.
I'm on my last wild shape, so I don't know what we're about to come up against.
That's fair. Just holding it as long
I'm
as you
probably
can.
still
Makes
having
sense.
a chat with them.
Yeah.
So what else is up ahead here?
I guess
Although,
can
There,
find
the ongoing thing.
Cyrus, we can maybe go through them more thoroughly on the way out.
there is
But I'm
a
not-
lovely, lovely fountain here.
And that set of doors on the other side.
Yes. That are thrown open. Like somebody
Ooh.
rushed through here.
Like
they're,
that
like,
group
really
might have
big
rushed out
doors?
from here.
Yeah. The
Hmm.
water, like you can see drains in the bottom where the water is going out. You do not see any mechanism for the water to go back up into the fountain.
Where's and the water's coming from a single spot?
Mm-hmm.
Decorative of any sorts? Any symbolism?
Yeah, it's like a very decorated vase kind of set on this concrete pedestal up the top of the fountain.
Can I check on how my ritual will identify on? the
Yeah, I
shakers
would
coming?
say probably right now is when your 10 minutes would be up.
All right.
You identify this as one half of the psi lens.
I say, well, no.
When you activate one of the lenses while the other is in the same plane of existence to you, you automatically teleport to the space containing the other lens as the lenses switch places.
Oh shit! So the other one has been moved off of the plane of existence if it stopped working.
No, they switch places and they can only be used once per day.
Oh, okay. So each one can only be used once per day. So the one guy left and it switched places, and then the other one was there, and Cyrus used the other one. So both of the daily uses were used up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
But there's
So
still
yeah, I
this
would grasp
plane.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, as far as we know, they could also have been moved off the plane. We don't know that for sure.
Yeah.
Right? We'd only know that for sure if there was a charge left and we tried it and it didn't work.
Yeah.
But okay. But I will relay that to the group at least. So now we know why it didn't work, but that it did take him somewhere.
Yeah.
Where that other guy is, and that at least we know that no one else is going to get suddenly teleported on top of us because I'm still carrying it.
Well, the last bit's reassuring. Do you want to
And it's
take a
also
look at
good to
these
know that we didn't break it.
the bottles that I
Yes.
found?
Oh,
I don't know. Can I identify them at all?
If you have an herbalism kit or if you have an herbalism kit or alchemy kit proficiency, yeah, you can identify them.
Oh, I do actually have herbalism kit proficiency.
yeah, these are potions of healing.
There you go.
You would know what
Okay.
they are.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. I guess I will hand one to Finnick. If you need a pick me up, this should help, I would think. And then I don't know, how is everyone else looking?
Okay, I'll just point to Craig. I think he needs help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of between Cade and Cragthor for who would need the other one. I thought so.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Although
we don't know
if
what sort of
neither
state
you-
we'll find Cyrus in.
Exactly what I was thinking. If neither of you feels in desperate need for it, it may be best to hold on to one in case we need it for him.
I'm also holding on to my last spell slot just in case.
Is anybody
You
wanna
won't
invest-
find me. You won't find me in any state. I'm in the District of Columbia, actually.
That's true.
We're not
Before you
gonna find
guys move
That was so
on, does anybody want to look at the fountain or anything else in this room?
I mean, I could examine it if there was not an obvious way that the water is recycling through it. I wonder if there's a magical means to it.
Make an anybody can make an arcana check, because you guys
Alright.
have been in this
Oh,
room
yeah.
for at
Yeah.
least a minute.
Luca.
now.
17
it
this
out.
time around.
17, okay.
Ooh. 21.
21.
Nice.
Luke is pretty sure it's a fountain.
Nice.
Out of 5.
Cade,
Plumbing, it's
you've
magical.
heard of these before.
Mhm.
Shops in Amman sold them all the time to rich people.
Mhm.
It's a decanter of endless water.
Oh.
So then the water flowing out has to be going somewhere.
It's draining. There's no mechanism for the water to recycle back up.
Right. The
Yeah.
point is though that there has to be somewhere that it's draining to if it's not recycling the water.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh. So they have endless water here. How nice.
Seems rather practical for a bar.
Well, considering this isn't just a bar.
Yes. Well, even more practical then.
Which way
need
are
to
the doors
stockpile.
thrown open?
They're pushed out,
Away
Like
from
towards
us?
us or what?
like towards you guys in the fountain.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll say that'd be a poor, considering the shape of the next room, that'd be a poor design if they went the other way.
That's
Well,
true.
we don't know
Well,
what's
I mean,
on the
they'd
other
also
side.
pretty easily clip the fountain opening this way. It's a poor design to have doors that big in that space
Oh,
either
no,
way. I
no,
think.
No. Oh, it'll miss the fountain.
They'll miss
Well, yeah,
the
but it would
fountain.
come very close. The point is that you wouldn't have much
Yeah.
walkway because the pillars next to them they can't open out all the
Those
way.
are lanterns that are
So-
taller than the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then yeah, then it
Yeah.
makes sense. All right.
So they're like,
Yeah.
this point is like here.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, might as well continue on.
Okay.
And I am still keeping that shaker because I hope we find the other side and can use it.
As you guys head down the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs, there is a burn mark and kind of like cracked concrete and 3 just demolished, like blown apart orc corpses.
I think we found where Cyrus ended up.
A reasonable theory.
Let's keep going.
Probably smells amazing too. Ugh.
Oh,
It's-
yes, exploded orc.
It does not. It does not smell great.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check to find out what the explosion, like what the explosive that was used was?
I will say it's not complicated. You knew he had dynamite on him.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty easy to put 1 and 2 together. As you guys approach the
Nice.
doors, they will actually open.
Like
By themselves.
automatically.
Like Star Trek on their own.
I mean, there are lots of magical ways to open doors.
I am highly suspicious.
As you guys walk inside the bar, the Goliath is standing behind the bar bartending. Cyrus is sitting at a bar stool, and they're just drinking scotch, talking.
Excuse me. What
And
the
we're gonna
fuck?
take our
Oh,
we're gonna take our
the
break
fuck?
there.
Hey there.
Just shield hand too, by the way, so it's like full shield comes up to meet face.
Boom.
Just
And I knew,
Forget face palm and
knew
face
you were
dash,
gonna
we
go to
got face
break.
shield.
Yeah.
face
I
shield.
knew you were
I'm
gonna go
gonna
to
go to
break.
break
as soon
right
as they
there.
found me.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it is.
I'll be
Alright.
back in a few minutes, guys. It is. It is going to be a weird baseball footnote. We're back, by the way. Hello.
Hello there.
I was let down on food. I
General
did not have a
Kenobi.
burrito bowl.
All
I got was leftovers of Easter.
No.
That still sounds yummy.
It still sounds
Yeah, but
really
there's not
good.
enough. There's not enough clarity. I ate some the other night.
Fair
All
enough. Yeah, you guys walk in. Cyrus is sharing a drink with the Goliath, and it's just like, hello.
Oh, hey, you made it. Those orcs and
Cyrus?
Goliaths didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Well,
Were you ever actually in trouble?
Sorry, I didn't hear
Were
you.
you actually in trouble?
Well, I thought I was for a minute, of course.
But
Come on in and have a seat. We can explain everything. I did. I think you just saw my handiwork outside. I softened up a few of the bigger ones for you.
So it's not a problem that we dispatched them, right?
Oh no, of course not.
They're not friends of yours.
All right.
Goliath will look at you all. I mean, in a manner of speaking, yes, but also no.
well, at least they were useful. They fed your pets and the babies.
I mean, they're dead now, so I hope they weren't important.
They weren't.
Everybody, I'd like you to meet Doma Rathak.
Hello.
Doma, this is everybody.
That's a title. Just Rathak.
Yeah. So who are you? What are you? Who are you?
I was a. I don't know how familiar any of you are with Goliath culture. So if I'm repeating information, feel free to stop me. I am a Doma, or spirit healer, from my tribe and herd over on Taldore. After everything that happened, our herd was re-enthralled by Umbrasil. And seeing as how they have two of my children under their enthrall, I was conscripted to go to here. And wasn't really in a position to refuse. But have been doing things here and there to make sure everything doesn't go according to plan.
Rathak here has been trying to sort of sabotage this whole operation from within.
Ah, double agent. All right then.
So I got a question. I got a question then.
He'll
If he was
pull
trying
the
to
other half of the
sabotage it-
bomb. He'll pull like the other half of the dynamite sticks from the bomb at the stadium up and just put them on the
So
counter.
if he was trying to sabotage this Cyrus, what do we get for finishing the sabotage? Because we got to get something. I mean, we just killed all of them.
Oh yeah.
That's true. We just
Dave,
gave you an
he-
easy out from this squad.
Rathak has made a very generous offer.
Well, he didn't offer me anything, and I'm really hurt right now. And I just killed like 10 of them, so I'm gonna need something.
He's
What do you
made a
think he has
very
offered?
generous offer to all of us. If you'll just let me finish the story. So, the problem is, obviously, we were told we had to come here and get ahead. So what we're gonna bring back is one of these orc heads that got blown up over here, and we painted it so it looked like a Goliath, and that'll have to do.
Weren't there other Goliaths we could bring? Why do we need to use an
There's a
orc
couple back there.
disguised? Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you guys were going to kill them or not,
Wait.
or if they were going to run. Like, we were just
Okay,
thinking
so
of
we
it
should
in
use
my
those
head.
if we have them. We should use those if we have them then.
Also, he'll come out from behind the bar and look down at Cragthor. Do you trust me?
I don't know you. I don't trust you more than I trust anyone, and I trust my knives the most.
Put
if
out,
that really tells you anything.
put out your hand.
All right. All right. I'll do it, but knives still in hand.
He'll grab your hand. Cure wounds for 6 points of healing.
Anyway, Rathak is gonna make a run for it and head north. there are some herds of Goliaths up in the mountains in the north of Wildmount that he thinks he could join up with.
Indeed.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Port Damali. Tell them he's dead. And he said that we could have his vault full of treasure that's right over here because he doesn't have any use for it.
Eat Crestcore. Or
Well, now
yeah,
that's an
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's your
change
name,
out
right?
a wolf
Like,
form. That sounds good to me.
that sounds really good, but I got a question. When we empty that vault, can we blow this place up? Just make a real show of it. Like it's gone.
I mean,
No one's gonna have need for
we should
this. There's no
probably
need.
let the city decide what they want to do about it after we report to them.
Uh,
And you can of course advocate for them to blow it up. I have no problem with coming back to spectate if we can get them to agree to it. But they might need to do some further investigation. I don't know.
See, but the problem with that is if we leave something to investigate, they may find that he's not dead. So just trying to watch out for him. And if there's no
That's a good
evidence,
point.
then I mean
Yeah.
he's gone. That's
It's
it.
better when you
I-
eat to leave no crumbs.
Perhaps I don't know that we can explode the whole place, but we should certainly set off a few more explosions, perhaps, just to.
I can
just to
set the
sell it.
explosives to go off in
Emphasize.
like an hour behind the bar.
Yeah, I mean, just dead men
That
tell no
sounds good.
tales, and if you
Yeah.
can't find the body, then you can't talk to dead men.
What was his name again? Sorry.
Rathic.
Rathic. Rathic, I presume that we should also, if we run into people in Tal'Dorei, that we should, if anyone asks if we've seen you, we should presumably also tell them that you're dead for now, since they are enthralled, unfortunately.
I mean, if you are able to break them out from Umbersil, I would like my 2 children to know I'm alive.
But prior to
Of
anything like
course.
that happening,
But, yes.
we may have to keep the lie up.
Yeah.
Understood.
What are your children's names?
Yes, in case we do end
Yes.
up running into them when we return.
I actually closed that tab out by mistake. I will paste them into Discord when I pull it up in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, and where should we tell if we find them? Where should we tell them that you went?
To the herd in the Cyrus Mountains. There are several different herds up there. They're gonna have to find which one I stuck with.
Do you have any advice for
Taking notes
getting
this.
the cute beasts upstairs out before this place explodes?
That was going to be my question.
Wait a second. Can we keep him? Because he looks like he could do some damage to some people for us, and I like it.
Not one of the young ones.
Can we keep all of them?
Well, I mean, if you want to.
I mean, Demi, do you think we should keep him? Because I think we should.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
I think-
fun. I mean, that horn going through a body, I mean, that's like 3 times me stabbing something.
There's one for each of us, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's one big one and 4 babies.
Oh.
Oh, there was a
Um,
5th baby from the other room, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah.
I will say, one, they are carnivores.
Okay, we'll feed them meat. I can make dead bodies appear.
And 2, they eat a lot.
Basically, if we don't keep killing enough stuff, we are going to be food.
you may
I
just
mean,
want
I
That's
see
even
no
gonna-
problem with
you
this.
may just want to let them go into the wild and hunt. They are not domesticated. They are wild. I do not know how the orcs got them into that cage. To be completely
Okay.
honest, I
We
think
should
some of
probably
them
have
probably
them be-
lost fingers. If we're being real.
We're about to get on a boat. I would not want to be on a boat with even one
No,
of them.
definitely not.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Speaking of-
babies maybe, but
Yeah.
Not the
Speaking
big
of
one.
beasts, actually,
yeah.
from the noises I heard over there, I think there might be a small complication with this treasure vault.
Yeah, he'll
What?
walk to the other side of the room and pull the curtain down. And there is about like an 8.5 foot tall, about 8.5 foot long thing that looks like a combination between a T-Rex and a Velociraptor.
What the fuck is that?
Aw.
Can I have it?
A Scytha.
I will.
Yeah.
They're from
So
the
that's-
jungles of South Wildmount.
Treasure
Well,
in there?
Hey, new form logged for you in the future, Demi.
I'll send you a
Potentially.
stat block.
Can I make it like an animal handling check?
Yeah,
Can I go talk to it?
yeah, you still have.
Well, I could do it at will whenever. So
Yeah.
30-20.
Okay. It seems enthralled with you for some reason.
Hmm.
And wait, what'd you say this thing is? It's called?
A Stratha.
I will tell it that we.
It's
mean it
from
no
the
harm.
MCDM monster book. So that's maybe why you can't find it.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, it's
Oh.
a Siza. It's an SCYZA. But it is a baby one.
Nice.
It's not the full size Gargantuan one.
What
I
do you
think
say to it?
while I think while Demi and Finnick do their thing, Cyrus is just gonna sit back and pick up his glass of scotch, and he'll say to Rathik, like, "Yeah, I'm still not too sure about this group, but they do definitely have their talents."
He's kind of like halfway
That's
between
where
looking at the
just-
dinosaur and looking at you and looking at the group and goes, you know, I've seen legends in real life up close. People have to start somewhere.
Well, that's an appreciated sentiment. And speaking of talents, I identified this this shaker here as half of a pair.
Oh, the other shaker's behind the bar.
I presumed as much. Do
Yeah.
you still have need of them?
I don't think so.
May I take them then?
Of course you can have the other one.
I'm gonna
Radiant is
like
very happy with this.
turn back while I hear you guys saying that. I don't really know how that object works. Is there a way that we can leave one with him, and if you shake it, we can bring him to us?
He can shake
The
and go to
problem
you
is-
guys.
Yeah.
But the problem
We
is that the
could-
items swap locations.
Oh.
So then,
Okay.
so then you can't switch back from that location until the next day.
Yeah.
Well, I
So he'd be
mean,
stuck with us for the day.
that sounds good to me.
It would be handy if we ever had some kind of like base of operations. Just leave one there, take the other one with us. If we get into a pickle,
That's true.
shake it up, we're back home.
The range does span the plane, does it not?
But can it
From
take
what I
more than one at a
understand.
time?
Yeah.
It's one at a time,
Oh.
yes. But it
No,
still would
it's
be a
like-
way to have communication back, right? So.
Yeah. I mean, it's also kind of like teleportation where like everybody just holds hands and boom.
Oh, okay. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
link up.
portkey.
Okay. Then yeah, no, we should do that actually. I'll keep this one and ask him to take the other one with him wherever he goes, and I'll mention to him as well. And also this way, if we find your children and free them, we can send them to you immediately.
Oh. That
Oh,
was
That
a
would
love game.
actually
All.
be
That's kind.
that would actually be really nice.
Of course. With the way these items work,
Yeah.
it's not like it would use up our ability to do so. It would only use it up for the day.
He sees
So-
And I think
Finnick
maybe
and,
by the time we have enough scratch together to, get our own little base, we'll probably also be able to figure out how to make these ourselves.
It's entirely
True, and then
possible.
we can use them for other purposes as well. But we wouldn't be able to establish a link back to here unless we leave half of this one here now. So even more.
Oh,
reason
of
to
course,
do
yeah,
so.
that's why I'm saying it's a good idea
Yes.
to give.
Yeah, he'll pick the
Yes.
one up from
One of them.
behind. He'll pick the one up from behind the bar and put it in a pocket. He'll also
Yep.
grab like a semi-big like stuffed. It looks like a dwarf head, but it's it's like stitched together like stuffed animal. And
Like a plushie of a dwarf.
Yeah, like a plushie of a dwarf head, and throw it at Demi and Finnick. As the Sisa is like in Finnick now that he's established communication, it's just like play, play, play.
Finnick will grab it and toss it.
Into the corner, and he'll go get it and like shake it around in his teeth
Aww.
and like throw it up
So
in the air and
adorable.
catch it.
So.
And then you
can-
see like
are we just meant
it's
to
already
take
it's a
this beast
baby and it
with
already has
us?
like 4-inch fangs.
Are we meant to take this beast with us? Not that it doesn't look useful, but it also looks
I want
difficult.
to.
He's
I-
been my companion since I captured him in South Taldore.
Oh.
So you've taken him with you across a vessel between already?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take him with me. I think he can survive in the north.
That's perfectly reasonable. You need at
You've
least
got a
one
long
companion
journey
you
ahead of
know.
you.
Yeah, and he makes a great companion. And
What's his
Steed.
name?
I've never named him actually.
Finnick
Oh,
will ask
you must
him his name.
He'll just be like,
I will implore a certain someone in this call who has 100,000 channel points.
Oh,
Oh
no.
crap.
If you want,
he'll just
up to
be,
you.
he'll just the thing will just be back like, Siza,
That's what you are,
Siza,
young one.
Siza,
It's a Pokemon.
kind of.
I mean, it's very close to Sizor.
yeah. Siza.
Sizor.
Can I determine how old this young one is?
Probably about 6 or 7.
I just want to give him scratches. So, are we getting the Siza out of the room above table? Like, is he like out of the treasure room right now? What's the?
So the rest of whatever's in there is for us, is the deal? Like-
Yeah, there. From what you were relayed, there is a chest underneath the hay in that room.
It's a good way to keep your belongings secure.
Yes, it is.
True.
None will generally be so foolish as to disturb the bedding of such a creature.
Yeah, I imagine you get a lot of practice at that when you're forced to live with a bunch of
Lunatics.
hostile, fanatical orcs who aren't particularly trustworthy.
Who worship a evil dragon like it's a deity? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Like I said,
stuff.
lunatics.
Well, if they're getting the beast out, then I want to go in and look at the loot.
Cool. All right.
I'm going to stay back and chat with Ropik some more.
Okay.
Ask him about his kids. How old?
This...
Can I scratch the creature?
Yeah. I'll let you pet him.
Yeah.
Also,
He'll curl,
can I
he'll
get
curl
the
up a little bit.
Can I get the spelling, by the way, of what that what the shaker item is, just so I can
Yeah,
put it in
yeah.
my
I
notes?
need to make it in D&D Beyond, but I will.
Okay.
But I will. It is.
Okay.
So in the treasure chest is a potion of animal friendship,
Nice.
2 greater healing potions,
Ooh.
an alchemy jug. Thank you for your 62 earlier. And,
Alchemy.
I rolled a 66.
or 66. It was like 62 to
Alright.
66 or something.
Okay.
Or 67, I think, was the alchemy jug on the table. And then 455 gold.
You mean platinum?
Gold.
Platinum?
155 gold. Okay.
We haven't robbed a bank yet.
Yet.
So
But it's only session
400
2.
There's no banks to rob. You're gonna have to rob a dragon horde this time, motherfucker.
So that's
So
65
4
gold each. I just
65
divided it.
Yep, it's 65 each.
Yeah,
So
also,
everybody gets
ironically, I did not pick a number divisible by 7. That is
Just
the
worked out.
that is the recommended gold total in MCDM's Flea Mortals.
Nice. Well, I mean, the nice thing is as well, though, as long as it's not going to make a repeating decimal, we can handle decimals by just breaking up pieces.
Yeah.
Too. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we have 2 greater healing potions and 2 regular healing potions. However, we'd like to divide those up now. I haven't really taken any hits, so someone wants this
Can I
the other
have-
one of the regulars I found.
I'll keep a hold of one of the graters. Just in
Yeah, I would
case.
like one of the graders.
Cyrus is just eyeing the alchemy jug.
Veridian holds it out to him. Like, that's your specialty. I see no reason you shouldn't hold on to that.
Yeah, this could definitely come in handy.
Work your expertise, my friend.
And he's thinking about uses for the alchemy jug that are the most boring uses imaginable, but are really exciting to him. Like, oh, all the distilled water I need.
Finnick, I have ways to make friends with animals as it is. Would you like this potion? You seem to be keen on them as well.
Oh. Well. Sure. I
I'll
already
hand him the
talked to them.
potion.
That it was so it's greater healing.
I guess Cade or Cragthor. Either of you like the other regular healing potion.
I thought I got one.
Yeah, you got one earlier.
You had one, and
Oh.
there's a second one because I found two.
Two, yeah.
I guess I'll hold on to it.
All right. You seem to take more hits than I do.
How much is the greater healing again? I'm sorry.
44 plus 4.
Yeah.
And because with the alchemy jug, which weighs 12 pounds, I'm now over my carrying capacity. But I will give my merchant scales, which are just an item I have from my background.
Oh, hold up, you might not
And
be. Give me one sec.
I am.
Oh, you do have a North coin weight on.
Yeah. I'm gonna give my merchant scale to Rathik, which weighs 3 pounds. And maybe I think it has probably my like maker's mark on it, or my logo from my shop.
Yep.
And with the conversation Rathik and I had off screen,
Yeah.
I'll give that to him, point it out, and say that like he can show that to the acquaintance we talked about.
Okay. I forgot 2 things, by the way, on the in the treasure chest.
Oh,
There is a deed to a house.
presumably his home back there.
Rathik will tell you that it was given to him when he got here, and he does not know what its purpose is.
Oh,
And then
interesting.
6 pieces of diamond, like broken up pieces of diamond, worth 50 gold each.
Convenient.
Yeah.
So 650 gold diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll hold on to those.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems like a very important gold value worth of diamonds for you to be carrying
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
eventually.
Totally weird. Totally weird how that worked out.
Yeah, super
Such a
weird.
coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? Have you ever been to this house that the deed is for?
No.
Can I look at like the text on the deed? Like, what does it say?
Yeah, so it is a 5-bedroom house in Guarden, which is to the north. Which is you know the city very well as a crafter. It is where steam smelting was invented by the elves about 800 years ago, and is a huge crafting city. And they are the only reason the Clovis Concord is a collection of city-states and not a republic or like an empire like Taldore or the Dwendalian Empire. They wanted their independence but wanted the protection of being attached to Port Demalia Nicodranus.
But that's all it's at. It's just a house.
So
Yeah.
So they're the reason it's more Greece than Rome.
Yeah. I don't know, we were given it when we got here, even though we were told this place existed. And
Who
just
gave
said
it to you?
was important to hold on to it. One of the enthralls over in Taldore.
Well, if it's for a place here, I don't see it having that much use to us. Perhaps you should keep that as well, in case whatever herd you end up joining up with ever needs to establish a foothold in town for any reason. It couldn't hurt
I
to have
don't
it
think
available.
That's
that's
not
such a
how
good
herds do.
idea, Verdian.
Well, it's still more likely to be useful to him than to us.
Yeah, if they
Oh,
were given
yeah,
that
that
by
was
agents
actually.
of Umbrasyl, and he just shows up there, they'll know where he is.
Mhm.
They'll know
I
he's alive.
suppose. I suppose. Still, what good is it to us, though?
It could contain information, supplies.
Clues.
We're leaving soon. I don't know that
I
we'll
mean,
have time to investigate it before then.
We can make time.
We can
I
try.
think we should hold on to it for a rainy day.
I suppose.
There are certainly mages in Taldore that have powers of teleportation and whatnot, or at least there used to be. I think before too long, it won't be too difficult for us to come back here if we need to.
I don't think so either.
That's fair. Well,
Also, if
that's
you need to say you got information out of me, the explosives were made by, and Portamale is well aware of these, the goblins of Spacia, up to the north.
Ah. Good information to have, certainly.
Yeah.
All right, then. That's everything sorted, is it not?
I still want to ask him about his kids.
Oh yeah, sorry, he answered. I had it. I pulled it up and then I completely forgot about it.
Warhan and Aremi.
How old are they? Are we like adult?
Yeah,
kids,
they're both adults. They're in their early 20s.
Oh, okay. A little bit younger than mine, but
Yeah. Aang wasn't here when you said it, but I think he had his headphones on. When you said goblins of Saphasia, was it?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
make an
was-
insight check to see if he had any reaction to that?
Oh, I don't think you would.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Not his tribe.
Would have no knowledge.
not my circus, not my monkeys. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, well, thanks for everything, and so long. We'll certainly try to find your kids if we can.
Girl.
Luca will bow and just say, "It was a pleasure killing you."
It was a pleasure to die by your hand.
Good luck to you.
You as well. Kind of
We
like.
should get a move on before
he's-
the explosives timer runs out.
Oh, I haven't even started it yet, actually.
Oh.
I still gotta get them out. You guys gotta still free the other things and have them run out in front of you, I guess.
That's the plan.
Finnick will go up and talk to them.
Yeah, let's free all the wildlife in here before we blow the place
Oh,
up.
I'm taking my companion with me. Actually, think about it. And he's kind of like gearing himself up and putting like a couple swords on and kind of looking at some stuff.
And let's not forget to grab a head on the way out as well.
Oh, yeah, don't forget that either.
Yes.
I don't think I need this anymore. And he'll take the mace off of his belt that he replaced with a sword and hand it to Cade.
Thank you. It's got good
I
balance to
take
it.
some of the liquor.
No, take what you want.
If it's all going to be blown to bits.
It's not mine. Take what you want.
All right, I'm getting a bottle of the highest shelf of every kind of base spirit I can. Like one bottle of
Yeah.
the highest shelf version of every base spirit.
Easy enough to do.
Nice.
So it is a war mace, and once per day, when you hit a target, you can just force them to not be able to take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Ooh. War mace.
I will add it to your sheet after.
It's like a once per day dazing, like shocking grasp.
Uh-huh.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Once per day, I
Once
can hit
per
someone and tell them
days.
to sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
Boom. Once per days. Well, best of luck to you all. I hope we meet again at some point.
Only a shake away.
That sounds weird. Could we not say it like that?
You've been sitting on that one, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh. God. Gods, I hate it. Alright, and he'll grab a couple bottles of stuff and put in his backpack and
You say you hate it, but
lead
3
this-
days from now you'll be traveling north, and you will think of it, and it will make you giggle.
Probably. He'll grab this Isa and head up the stairs after starting the timer.
All right.
Who is holding on to the shaker?
I've got it.
I think Verity has
Okay.
it in his inventory.
Cool.
Yeah, Finnick, you're talking to the Molar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Telling them that
they understand.
Don't hurt us.
Yeah.
You go live your lives.
You fed, you good, and they'll when you open the door, they'll leave, and the babies will just follow mom in a straight line up the stairs like ducks, basically.
Do I have time to see if there's anything interesting in that room? There's, like, any treasure
Yeah,
or
you can make a
anything?
quick investigation check. I don't think there is. Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. Straight roll. I got a 20.
Okay. There is actually on a 20. There is a chipped signet ring worth 200 gold in the hay.
Okay, I will pocket that.
Okay. Nothing else interesting.
While the molars are being herded out, can I just take another look through the storage room?
Yeah.
I got an 18 for perception.
Okay. There is another hole in the back of the wall, in which you can see like footprints in like the spilled like flour and stuff of like another smaller mole creature, that has clearly been eating like the root vegetables. But besides that, that's the only thing you missed.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I guess the produce that's in here, how fresh does it look?
It looks like it got delivered probably like a week ago, maybe 10 days.
Okay. Okay, so it's like the root vegetables are probably not awful, but it's starting to dry out.
Like you know, like limp carrots.
Yeah.
Yeah, like limp carrots and squishy potatoes.
Yeah.
And the onions just look like a little green on top. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll report to everyone like nothing really worth taking in there. The food's just about gone bad.
There are some specific questions about the alcohol grabbing whenever you have a chance.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw that.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh. That's what I had down for behind the bar. There's scotch and whiskey.
Okay, so they have two different versions of that.
Mhm.
What? Where is what you had down for behind the bar? I don't.
And
see
there's
like-
grain alcohol. No, on in the book. If you raid the bar, there's stuff that is behind the bar.
Right. I was just asking like what's the list? What's the total list then? So is all of that plus?
It's all
Plus
of
the
that
variation of
plus scotch.
scotch?
Yeah, and there is
Okay.
and there is grain alcohol. There is moonshine.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So Cyrus has
I
a
got
super
those
strong
too.
moonshine, pure ethanol stuff, and I've got a nice high shelf bottle of each of the other ones.
Perfect.
Nice.
Doma's gonna.
This will be
hop
useful if we
on,
need to wine and dine somebody with a very specific taste.
Doma's gonna hop on Siza and ride off into the sunset.
Well, let's get out of here before this place blows.
It's like an hour back to the city.
So, a little bit before we return, this place should end up going sky high.
That's good.
And we'll get there. He's riding off into the sunset. Will we get
You
back
guys
to the
will
city
get
after dark? then?
that was
It'd be an
that
hour
was to
north
turn
by
of
the
a
time we get
phrase
back
that
there,
was
yeah.
not
Okay.
actually sunset.
It's like,
We're
were
in
we
there
really
longer
in
than
there
I
that
thought.
long?
And you guys were in there for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, or an hour and a half ish. So it will be, the sun will be actively setting by the time you get back to Port Damali.
Wait, I have a question that's just popped in that I just have to ask this.
Oh no.
Why is it called Scotch in this world? Like, where does the name stem from in this world?
Oh good lord, actually, that's a really good point. I don't know. Same place magical abilities come from, which is
Or there's just two different kinds of whiskey. Just one of them is spelled with an E and one of them is spelled without an E.
It
Mm.
depends
No
on
one
which
can
side of the
explain
city
why.
and ocean it was made.
Is the regular one more of a bourbon style one then?
yeah.
Or is it just
Probably.
like straight whiskey? Okay,
Yeah,
bourbon.
yeah.
Cool. That's a good specification that we have bourbon and scotch. That's great actually.
Yeah, off the
Sweet.
top of my head, I'm just gonna say that using peat to make it to smoke the barley is
Okay.
called scotching.
Okay.
Why not?
Cool.
Sure.
Fair. Yeah,
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Whoa. There are dragons here, and I'm role-playing a gelatinous cube, but I cannot suspend my disbelief that far.
I just
Well,
had
I don't
to
know
ask
what
'cause
to
it was
tell
too
you
funny to
then.
me. It was just too funny to me.
Well,
That
I
they were
don't know
going
what
from
to tell you
fantasy
then,
to
okay?
insanity.
I like
No.
that description though. I like that. That's a good answer.
Oh, man.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah. These are like standard sized liquor bottles.
Mhm.
And did we cut off a Goliath head
Yes.
on the way up?
I assume Cragthor
Very
cut multiple Goliath heads out off and gave you guys
I
options.
did.
I'm pretty sure one of those kill shots was a decapitation.
It was actually, yeah.
Okay. And apparently those average.
He's
about
like,
3
does
pounds
this
total,
look more
so-
like him or this? And he's just got like 2 in each hand.
Options.
I'm gonna bring the extra options with us, just carrying like 4 over my shoulder by their hair.
Yeah, just give them all of them.
Just throw them all at the Earthbreaker's feet. It's like I couldn't tell which one it was, so I brought all of them.
Couldn't decide.
Couldn't decide. Yeah, you guys head back.
I didn't know how much proof you needed, so I just brought all the heads.
Dusk is setting as you guys all head back into
Okay.
Port Damali, past the orphanage that is on the north side of town.
Ragnar is literally walking by an orphanage, holding like 6 heads behind his shoulder by their hair.
There are definitely some like 9 and 10-year-olds that run up to the fence and are just like, "Oh my god!"
And now need therapy.
I feel so ashamed.
No,
for
they're
doing
so
that.
cool. They're just like enthralled. Like, "Oh my god, that's fucking badass."
Because remember, it is Port Damali.
Mm-hmm.
They have that arena here for a reason.
I just feel bad because it's an orphanage and these could be someone's parents.
Yeah, but these kids aren't thinking that, so they're fine.
So to make up the orphanage, it is mostly humans, half elves. There are a couple dwarven kids, a couple half
Okay.
like a couple half orc kids, but they're Goliath heads. Like they're
I think Cyrus will stop for just a moment and just look at the orphanage. And then just resume walking,
Everything
feeling
all
a
right,
little
Cyrus?
feeling a little bit more burdened than he was a moment ago. And he will ask somebody, one of the stronger fellas, if they could maybe carry his rope.
Yeah.
Because with the alchemy jug and the bottle of Everclear, he is once again over encumbered.
What is your carrying
I'll
capacity?
get the rope. I got the rope.
My carrying capacity is 135.
Oh my god.
The bottle of Everclear was 3 pounds, and that put me up to 136.5.
Wow.
So
Thankfully, because I don't need much besides my armor, due to it being also my weapon, I'm not quite up against my carry capacity yet, but mine's probably about the same as yours, so
Oh Jesus.
glad I'm
Yeah.
not pushing up against it just yet.
All right.
I've got plenty of carry left.
Yeah, you guys.
it's really, yeah. I mean, between the alchemy jug, the alchemist supplies, all the rations,
Your
it adds,
armor,
and my
torches,
armor is the biggest piece. But yeah,
your armor, your...
that's true. I guess I could. Yeah, if somebody else wants 10 torches, otherwise we'll just get rid of them.
I may
Because
have
it's
just
10
realized
pounds and I
something.
have the light spell. I'm never going to use them.
Yeah.
Riddick would take the torches.
Okay.
Sure.
You have
add,
10 torches
add
now.
10 torches.
Uh-oh.
Anyone
I
else
made
want
a
torches?
mistake.
Luca doesn't need me
What'd
there.
you do?
I never dropped the Dungeoneers pack stuff into my inventory, so I might be at capacity.
Uh-oh. We'll figure that one out
Very
later.
Yep. I have to deal with that later. Oh, boy.
You all make it back just as sun's setting, back to the building. Through the front door, not the back door that Earthbreaker Groon led you through last time. And they're having a pretty involved conversation between one of the dwarves from Craghammer, himself, the head of the Daxio mercenaries, and then another figure who you saw at the arena but kind of stayed quiet and in the background, who's wearing a gold mask and is wearing like Marquesian clothes, with
Ooh.
a symbol from Ankarel around their neck.
Would I be familiar with what the garb of this individual, including like the mask and stuff, would mean from my history with Marquesian stuff?
Ooh, that's a good question. Make a history check.
Alrighty. 18.
You would recognize this, I believe, as Hand of the Ord garb. Which are the peacekeepers and the high leaders of the city of Ankarel. They've been around for about 300 years at this point.
Okay, so they would have been around basically when I was still growing up. They would have like been, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
And they're talking
I'm just
about
gonna walk up to
next
him
steps and next plans.
He said this was like
and throw the heads on the table.
Are we interrupting?
as he
No.
throws the heads on the table.
Yeah.
The head of the Daxio mercenaries kind of looks at Cragthor with disgust, and Earthbreaker Groon is trying not to laugh.
You said you wanted them dead, they're dead. I don't know which one he is, but I brought all the heads, okay? I figured you could use them all.
Some of them may also be blown to bits.
I mean, it was more hypothetical, but I do appreciate the follow through.
We
Yes,
might
that
have
was a big
fed
day.
some of them to some beasts as well.
I don't need to know all the details.
Yeah, hypotheticals aren't going to get you very far in this group, I have a feeling.
Yeah, I'm
We're a very
starting to
literal
come. I'm
bunch.
starting to come to that conclusion.
So, ship tomorrow?
Yes and no.
Why the no?
One of
Yeah,
the
you had me until and no.
one of the ships that we sent out a few days ago was tacked on the sea, just off the Isles to the west. So we have arranged passage for you using our ties over in Taldori with the Resistance, but we have to cross at one of the shortest points possible.
So we'll have to travel there to board our ship.
Yes. North to the Shearing Channel.
Yeah, how far away is that?
About 5 days.
I'm so sick of this shit. You literally said go kill these guys and get us on a boat, and now we're stuck here for 5 more days.
Things
Like, what are these shenanigans?
You're not stuck here for 5 days. You've got to meet
We'll
them
be traveling
in 5 days.
for 5 days.
Yeah, we've got to travel for 5 days.
All right, so were you giving us some horses? You giving us a car? What are you doing to get us there? Because, after killing all these guys, I'm a little tired.
We've got transport that will take you as far as Guardan. They won't go further north because of the goblins. But that's
How many
been paid
days into
for
our
and
travel is
arranged.
that?
So that should get you there tomorrow evening. It should be 1 day, which will save you almost a full day on foot. Or almost a day and a half on foot.
Mhm.
So you should be there in more than plenty of time.
Okay then.
All right.
We'd much rather get our crews there safely rather than risk more ships at the current moment.
That is understandable.
Well, I wouldn't like to walk 3 days either, but I guess that's what we got to do now.
Well,
Well,
I wonder what
think
the
about
going
it.
rate for a cart and horse in that town would be to purchase transport the rest of the way for ourselves.
The person in the gold, the Ankarel mask, speaks up. Well, I don't think they would go any further because of the goblins to the north, but you may be able to find someone dumb enough to do it.
I'm going to answer
So
them
what,
in
you-
Marquesian and say, I intend to simply buy a cart and horse to transport us ourselves, not hire someone else to do it. Beyond that point.
Interesting.
You
They
really think
now-
they're going to kill their own kind?
They now stand up, like they were leaning over the table, and when they stand up, when they at hearing Marquesian, they're about 7 foot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is it that when someone speaks a different language than common, something happens? This is twice now in the same damn day.
All right, let's not come to blows over a cart and a horse.
Nothing
I'm-
nothing of that sort. I'm certain.
I'm sure our benevolent patron, Mr. Brune, and Mr. Darrington would be more than happy to pay for a cart and horses to get us the entire way to where we're going.
Isn't that the guy
That's
that
what-
owes you a bunch of money and hadn't paid you too?
The very same, Cragthor.
And you think he's going to get us some horses and a buggy?
I think he will if Earthbreaker Grun tells him to. Right?
Speaking of, is Darrington even here?
Is he saying that he's funding this?
Oh, I know he's not.
You are correct. They'll take off their mask and pull down their hood. You'll see
Ooh.
long black hair going like 3/4 of the way down their back, and like molten orange eyes staring back at you. It is Ankarel that's funding this little operation.
I thought that might be the case.
Perhaps Darrington and
Okay,
I
just
need to
a-
have a little bit of a conversation.
Kate just subconsciously reaches up and grabs hold of his symbol for a moment.
Well, you have all the conversations you like. He owes me 4,000 gold. And I get the feeling that he probably thinks that him getting us into Taldore wipes his debt clean, and that was never agreed.
Well, it's not exactly 4,000 gold, but we are going to supply you for your journey.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, we're worried about carts and a horse. Isn't there like magic that can get us there faster?
Yes.
Well, yes, but that would tend to be much more expensive.
One,
And
it
potentially
is
more
going
dangerous.
for those things there.
secondarily, if we teleport too close within the range of their lairs, which grows ever larger, they're aware of magical use. Dragons are magical in nature, of course.
All right. Presumably, we were talking about just getting to the ship's taking off point, but
Well,
yes,
whoever
I'm-
would be
I'm
there would have
still
had been
interested
there
in the
before.
cart.
Or you
course.
risk disaster. Do you want
Yes.
do you want to end up in the plane of fire?
Not
Rather
particularly.
not.
That's one plane I haven't been to yet.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
saying no.
recommend
I'm
it.
just saying not today.
I've been to some rather unpleasant planes. I'd rather not have a tour of another.
I wouldn't
Not all of them
honestly.
are awful.
I wouldn't honestly recommend it, but that's just me. So, you'll meet here in the morning. We'll have the cart and horses ready.
All right.
And you'll be on your way.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. We didn't know when you would be back, so we made arrangements at the barracks here. Wasn't that
Understandable.
right? And Earthbreaker Goon will look. Yes, that's correct.
I'm still curious if you happen to know the going rate for a vehicle in the town that we're going to get up to with the transport that you're providing. Do they know? Will they tell us?
Well, I
I
don't
would
see
imagine
why
it
we
would
can't
vary.
bribe the drivers to not drive. And you can just steal their cart and horses, and no one would be none the wiser.
It will certainly shave off a lot of time for the total journey.
It would.
This is true. I can handle the vehicle. I have land and water vehicle proficiencies. Pick that up from France.
That means you could
So-
take the fucking ship.
If the worst comes to and someone else needs to steer the ship, I got you.
Hijack.
I'm on hand.
The vessel.
I wouldn't hijack it. I would step in to assist
Mutiny.
if needed.
Mutiny.
No.
We hijack the vessel, turn it into a pirate
Pirates.
campaign. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
No, Veridian would
No.
execute someone who suggested that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
bad.
already in like 2 pirate
fought
campaigns.
Yeah. Well, Veridian fought pirates before his disappearance.
So
We're going to dark,
So-
so fuck it.
So
I want to get to tell Dore because that's my whole ass backstory.
Yeah.
you'll get there.
So-
You'll get there.
and I imagine it's many of yours as well.
Yeah. Eh. Anyway, what comes after 3?
Yes.
I can't count to
6?
4.
Yes.
I can only count to 4. Oh, I am rude. I did not introduce myself. I am the ruler of Ankarel. The name is Jamonso. And it is a pleasure to meet you all.
If I can recall the traditional, like, proper means of greeting one of such high station from there, I will do so.
Above game based off of their appearance. And from actually in that tweet, they use they them pronouns. They're very androgynous in terms of how they look.
Okay.
So we'll see.
When Verdian gives the traditional greeting, Cyrus will just say, yeah, what he said.
Funny. So we'll see you in the morning. And you'll be on your way.
Indeed.
Excellent.
It has been a pleasure.
I wish I could say
Oh,
the same.
and
This just gets more
you
and more
might be-
complicated.
before we go, you might be interested to know we found some explosives at the place. We
Uh-oh.
can't use it anymore, but
Mhm.
it's apparently the explosive goblins of Zapatia. Thought that might be information you might like to know.
The Daxio mercenary would be like, they destroyed that temple and they've lived there for years. Somebody
Well-
would have to be supplying them the materials to manufacture them.
I imagine you can get into all that. I just know now they're making bombs for dragons.
That's a problem.
Indeed.
Is it? I mean, if I had to think of a creature that needs explosives the least, dragons would probably be at the top of that list.
Goblins that
yes,
are
but
enthralled
they're
by dragons with
servants.
explosives, though, that seems kind
Yes.
of dangerous.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
No one
make a
ever
good
said
point.
The dragons are going to use the explosives.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Earthbreaker and will look at you all. I will have other engagements in the morning. So best of luck. Stormlord's blessing go with you.
And also with you.
And he'll put his hand on Cyrus' shoulder as he leaves, and you just like feel the weight of his like arm immediately.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry, old bones.
Kate will just rip the symbol again, just dip his head towards Shimon in respect.
Oh, motion over attendant. Oh, The attendant like nods super quick. If you all will follow me.
Right then.
Lead the way.
Very well.
They lead you down downstairs through the arena, the other side to barracks building, which is probably where some of like the Daxio teams and the Drow are staying. And since been mostly emptied out. It's like private bunk rooms. There's like 4 bunks to a room. You all have the run of this place currently, so
Oh, well then.
have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much.
You as well.
Indeed.
Is there any supper available?
Oh yes, it should. If and they'll kind of point out like if you go down like a hallway, it will lead to like the backside of the rooms where they had all the healers, and there's a kitchen back there. And they should have food that was made for everybody involved in this operation over there.
Excellent, thank you.
Kind of give you a weird look, like they need to eat. Like looking up Luca down a little bit. And then
Luca
kind of
responds by looking weird.
Yeah. And they kind of dip out.
Oh, the attendant leaves. Kay lets out this shaky ass fuck breath. Holy shit.
Oh, sorry, is looking weird a reaction or just a passive ability that you have?
It's just a human
Yes.
being.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Sounds better.
I'll use my reaction to look weird. I'm sorry.
Would it be a reaction or a free action?
Yes.
It's just always on.
Now I want to
Can't
make.
stop,
Now I
can't
want to make a
stop.
I was gonna say
Daggerheart
they're
character.
goofy,
Now I want to
they
make a
kinda
Daggerheart
always look
character, and my
weird.
skill is looks weird.
It's
Right.
essentially just
You know-
it's an aura effect.
You know what? You know what, right? If and when the City of Mist thing happens, I will do that.
Hell yeah.
I'm making a promise right now. I will do that. I will
Let's
make that
do
one
it.
of the abilities.
do
It
it.
looks weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys have the rest of the evening to yourself or whatever you guys want to do.
Case let out that shaky breath, that holy fucking shit. And it's going to the others. I think the tall one may be a dragon.
Wait, what?
I heard their voice in my head. And they said, "So you serve my father." They saw me take hold of my symbol.
Oh, wait, but this would be good then. I mean, if they're referring to Bahamut as father,
Well,
this
yes.
should be good.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps they are good.
But in the
then.
moment, holy shit.
I can certainly understand that making your heart stop for a moment, yes.
I certainly hope that wasn't a two-way conversation.
You worried you just broadcasted a stream of expletives?
No, just a string of don't react, 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 don't react.
Well, if it was, and they didn't address that, then at least I would say they were probably not terribly offended by it.
Wait. Back up. Do you care to fill the rest of us in?
What do you mean? I just said I think that they're a dragon.
Why?
Because
How
they
do you know?
spoke to me in my mind and
Oh.
said, "So you serve my father." Interesting. While I was
Wait, you
holding on
serve
to
a
my
dragon's
symbol of-
father?
I serve the platinum dragon. Bahamut.
Oh, like a figurative, like spiritual father. Or maybe.
Depending on how you look at it, Bahamut is treated as a father to all metallic dragons, is he not?
Hmm.
And that
He is.
doesn't necessarily
so you-
mean purely.
So you think he's a good dragon?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm caught up now.
No.
Had to
It just
restart the old ticker.
It just caught me severely by surprise.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. It caught me by surprise when Rafik didn't just immediately kill me. That worked out pretty well.
That did. Surprisingly well.
Truly.
What did you talk about with Rathic when we weren't there?
I mean, we were kind of nailing down the whole plan to get him out of there. I had thought maybe he could come back here with us, and we could tell Earthbreaker Groon that he had been a hostage or a prisoner or something, and then he came up with this other plan about just taking a fake head back, and he'll head north. And I gave him the names of a couple of business contacts that I have up that way that maybe he could get some rest and respite from. And, we just talked about this whole conflict, talked about our kids.
You have
I
kids?
hope we can find his kids.
Mhm.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a daughter.
How old?
Oh, she'd be about 32 if she's even still alive.
I'm sorry you don't know where she is.
Me too. But that's a much longer story for a different day with a lot more alcohol.
Well, we can save that for the ship ride over. We'll have booze aplenty and nothing but time.
Yeah.
And assuming you're willing to share it, we've only just met.
The high quality stuff I grabbed, I'm holding on to.
Well,
That may have its uses later.
well, my memory might. I may not have heard something correctly, but where is the house for that deed that we procured?
Ah, yes, it is in the town that we'd be stopping in, and if we're going to go on our own without the drivers,
We can stop by
Then-
there, check to see if there's anything within. Perhaps it's another bar-like location, and if so, it may be stocked.
and if it is, and we've got the cart anyway, we take it
Take
all.
the lot.
I like the way you think.
I mean, it's not going to do anyone else any good, just sitting there collecting dust.
True.
And I suppose we'll have the extra time to poke around if we're going on by cart the whole way and not on foot.
True.
Could at least walk by the place, I suppose. Has the address on there, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this whole bribery timetable looks like. Are we gonna go there, sleep, get up the next morning? Cart drivers won't be anywhere around and we can just go?
I think
Or
we're
is it
taking the
gonna be
cart from the
like-
beginning here.
Is it gonna be, well, we're taking the cart, but the cart has like driver.
Right. I think they're bribing the drivers to just stay behind and let us take the
Monster
cart
Ward
from the
said they were going
beginning
to try
here.
and bribe the drivers to basically let you steal the cart here.
Oh, steal it here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go to Garden
Yeah, which is on the road.
and we're gonna stay the night in Garden and then go the rest of the way in the morning.
Might as well.
I believe so.
So maybe while we're in Garden, we could check out this 5-bedroom house.
That's the
Yeah,
plan.
So
yes.
by cart, even though the last half of it past Sepeska is off road, it is 2 hours and like a couple, 2 days and like a couple hours on cart versus 5 days on foot.
For the total journey. So we've
For the
got
total
time
journey.
to chill in Garden if we want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
Awesome.
Okay. This works out, Garden.
Yeah, so we'll have time to check the place out,
Loot it.
see what it's for. Imagine there's some kind of hidden cellar or whatnot.
Wouldn't someone who could afford 5 bedrooms, I mean, why not just add a cellar on? It's a
And
bit
then
large
some.
house, right?
Yes, it'd be a bit odd for such a large place to not have at least a wine cellar.
Yeah, I think if agents of the Chroma Conclave gave this place to Rathan, there's probably something special about it that we need to find out.
Indeed. So we investigate for clues and booze. Sounds like a good
Booze
way
and
to spend a
booze.
day.
I like the sound of that.
So there is food here. We're eating
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go
dinner.
get something to eat.
I think Cyrus will sit there with a plate of food and the alchemy jug. And he's going to be much more interested in like tinkering with the alchemy jug and trying to figure out how it works. And he'll like take a break once every 5 minutes to have like one forkful of food and then go back to it. And by the end, his food is just cold and he doesn't care.
Oh, did you guys break the decanter off of the fountain on your way out?
Oh, yeah, we probably should. Probably should have.
Shut
That
up.
would make sense.
Yeah, I
I
thought
can't
you
imagine
guys
with two artificers that neither of us would do that. Yeah,
Mhm.
find it hard to imagine that neither of us
Yeah.
would grab that.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes more sense for the alchemist to have yoinked it.
Well, the alchemist didn't know about it.
Yeah, the alchemist didn't know about
Oh
it.
yeah. Well,
No.
I mean, I would mention it probably.
Finnick,
Yeah, no, yeah. If you mentioned it, I'd
Yeah.
take it.
Finnick's strong enough to break. Would be strong enough to
Yeah.
break it off too.
I heard endless
Okay.
water, and I'm like,
So we
Turtle?
have that.
A turtle?
less water?
Turtle.
Yeah, no. Why don't you take that item, Finnick?
Yeah, Finnick will
Have
take
it.
that. Yeah.
Cool.
So we're
It
having this
does like
conversation about it, and Finnick's just holding it in his hand the whole time.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
so
you
you
guys
never
talked
need to
about
actually
that.
set the
Shell
jug
it.
to water. You never actually need to set the alchemy jug to water. Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can use it for everything else, like booze.
Unlimited water.
We always have some backup booze with that
Oh
around.
my god, yeah.
And I'll do the same thing with the
Literal
alchemy
Krog
jug
moment.
that I did when I had it in the other campaign, which is unless we need it for something else, every night I'm going to make 8 ounces of acid. Because that is a thing that anybody can just chuck and do damage.
It's true. Maybe occasionally making some poison for those that are using bladed weapons as well.
The kind of
Right.
poison it makes
It's
is
not
just
great.
the player's
Oh.
handbook basic poison, which is
Awful.
Yeah.
pretty
Always
much
use
as
acid.
bad as
It just
Fair enough,
inflicts. It's
then.
like 1 point of poison damage and inflicts the poison condition if they fail or something.
It
Oh.
also only makes half an ounce, and you need like 4 ounces for it to do anything. So it's like a
Wait,
week
really?
of
Oh,
time.
that's
yeah,
that
Yeah,
sucks.
it's
Damn.
awful.
it's
Yeah.
actually horrible.
Because they
So-
because they thought like monsters would have low con saves for some reason. So they're like, oh, this poison giving them the poison condition is broken.
Yeah.
So we have
But-
to make it take like a week, and it did.
But anyway, like if we're at a tavern or something and we want to use it for wine, or we want to use it for like honey or mayonnaise or oil or vinegar to like
Mayonnaise.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Why aren't you just
Fucking-
making mayonnaise every night?
Let's say
So
just
if we
full of
need-
Krog
if we
mayonnaise.
need to like feed people, if there are prisoners somewhere, we can sustain them off of it. If we want
Mm.
beer, if we want, anything like that, we'll use it for that. But if we get to the end of the day and we haven't used it for anything, I'll make 8 ounces of acid every night. Because that's 2 vials of acid, which could be used for things. And if nothing else, you can sell it.
Yep.
Like you can sell the acid.
Yeah,
It's just like a goose that lays
That's
the
fair.
golden eggs situation.
reasonable.
I have a funny alchemy jug story. Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyone who's ever had one involved has a funny alchemy jug story. It's
I,
just, it's a
I, I
funny
like.
item.
I think you guys have one in like every campaign because it's just it's
I wonder-
a great utility item to give a
Right,
player.
right.
Yeah.
It says it makes 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
That's a
How
lot of
just
mayonnaise.
this is not in the rule book. Totally up to you.
Yeah.
But if we were in a fight and I were to pour 2 gallons of mayonnaise onto the floor,
Yeah.
Difficult. terrain.
How similar would that be to the grease spell?
Probably really similar.
I was gonna say,
It
it
is
feels like it would
oil.
be pretty similar.
I mean,
All
you
right,
can also
that's
make
good
oil
to
too.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the drawback, I guess, would be I couldn't like point it 60 feet away from me or whatever.
Right,
it'd
have
kinda
to
be right
like,
in front of you.
there.
Yeah.
But it's still handy.
Yeah. Do it down some
I guess-
stairs. Hey.
Same
Dump
thing
2
with a
gallons of mayo
gallon.
down the stairs.
Same thing with a gallon of honey, maybe,
Oh yeah, sticky for potential difficult terrain.
or if we need to create a diversion for a bunch of bears.
Yeah. Or
Bees.
most swarms of insects would probably also get
Bees.
distracted by that too.
Bees.
Yeah.
Bees
The
make honey.
bees!
Yeah, but still.
They eat honey too.
Bees, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make it to
Isn't that
store
like
food.
they eat their own poop?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they make it to store
Really?
food.
They-
Basically.
they
It's not
also-
poop. It's more like backwash.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
They'll also
Oh,
they
God.
also will raid other hives and eat their honey to try and collapse the colony too, which is why you have to have them a certain distance apart from each other.
Mhm.
Anyways, does anybody else have anything they'd like to do this evening?
I think while we're eating, like Luca just sort of takes everything off of its plate and just sort of absorbs all of it, and is just sort of like sitting there politely with everyone else while they eat like reasonably normal humanoids, and they're just sort of digesting, but their plate is clean in about 45 seconds.
Oh, so like me at
They've got,
Sushi
like-
Cafe today. Got it.
Yeah, they got like a little like pork chop like floating inside them somewhere.
Is the plate inside Luca as well?
No.
Okay.
They've been around civilization enough to not
Yeah.
pick up the plate with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if I
Are
brought
there
a plasma, they would literally just
rings and-
face plant into the plate and pick it up with them. It'd just be stuck to their face while they dissolve everything else.
Bold of you to assume I have a face
They only have a face
Fair point.
sometimes.
sometimes.
When it's
When I feel like it.
Instead of having to always have one. Sucks. Anyways. Yeah, anybody else have anything they want to do this evening?
After we all start to bed down for the night, Demi will go find where Cyrus is. Are you in a room by yourself, Cyrus?
Oh, I imagine so. Nobody really wants to share a room with an old man.
Old man farts, is that what it is? I will.
Hey, you said it, not me.
I'll knock on your door.
I'll answer.
Hi.
Yeah. Hey.
Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
So I see that you're proficient with alchemical supplies.
Yeah, that's my passion, life's work.
I may be in need of your services.
Oh? What do you need? And Cyrus will take an old like journal and just flip past a bunch of scribbled notes until he finds a blank page and take out a pen and he's all ears.
Well, this isn't really something I've heard of before. It would kind of be like an amalgamation of different things that we would have to kind of work on together. Are you up for
Sure.
a challenge?
Always.
I really wouldn't have brought this up to you, but you shared something with the group earlier, and I feel like you would understand my problem. I think it's very unfortunate you don't know where your daughter is, but I
Thank
do
you.
know where mine is.
Oh, you have a daughter too.
Except she's not within reach of us right now.
Oh, is she on Taldore too? Is that why you're trying to go back?
No, I'm not really trying to go to Taldore.
Somewhere else?
Yeah, and I need to find a way to at least see her. So I know that with some high-level magic you can scry on people. But I was thinking, with my knowledge of herbs and finding different things out in the environment, and your alchemical knowledge, maybe we could make us an elixir where we could have something to scry on with, like a potion or something along those lines. Do you think it could be possible?
DM, would Cyrus have heard of a potion like this?
Yes. Roll a intelligence check and then add double your proficiency modifier. So I think it's like +5.
Yeah, it would be a total of +5.
Yeah.
I only rolled a natural 4.
Okay. 9.
Actually, could I give myself guidance on this?
Yeah.
All right, that's 4. 13.
13. Yeah, it actually exists out in the world. Unfortunately, the creator of the potion is deceased, which is Sean Gilmore. But it exists. You can create it.
Yeah, and I think I've heard of Sean. I know of
Yes.
Sean Gilmore, certainly.
Yeah, he's a renowned.
But I think I would also have.
Artifact.
I would have. I think I would also have heard the news that he was deceased.
Yeah, it was not. Who died in Amman in the Second Battle of Amman is not a secret. Like, there were other people there that reported who died.
And then above game, would we be talking about like a potion of clairvoyance or something
it would
stronger?
be a potion of scrying. The issue is, and this is above game how I'm gonna rule it, it would need 5 levels of spell slots. Like a fifth level spell slot. But when you have 2 people working on something, you could use like a third and a second to do it. So it is not out of the realm of possibility to create it in a couple levels.
Okay.
That is if you can find the recipe.
Right.
Or figure it out from trial.
Well, all right. I know of one person who's made something like what you're saying. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Well, recently dead in the fighting in Iman against the dragons. But I think Iman, I don't know about you, Iman is where I'm trying to get to.
Well, I grew up
So
right outside of Amman.
I think if we can get there, maybe we can find this fella's old notes. And maybe there'll be a recipe in there. It's a long shot.
I mean, I'm willing to do anything to get back to her, and I just kind of need to know that she's safe. The circumstances that I left her under were not ideal.
Oh, well, you and I should start a club then.
You the chairman? I'll be the auditor.
We should make jackets.
Badges. Thank you.
No, of course.
Well,
If you all are going to help me find my daughter, the least I can do is help you do the same. We're all in this together.
is it okay if we keep this between us for now?
Yeah, of course. Secret safe with me.
And I
Above game,
will.
I do find it very funny that the last campaign we played together, Taya, we were the Daddy Issues Club.
I know.
And now this time we're all parents.
Well, hey,
What
and
the
above game, the potion that we're talking about is the one that Scanlan had, and he like scried with his blue poop.
Ah, okay.
That's not how it's gonna work in this game, but
I tried.
because
Yeah.
that was
Oops, try.
oh,
Yeah, that was
anyway.
that
No,
was one of the
literally,
weirdest
it's
choices
funny
he's ever
you
made
bring
at the
it's
table.
funny you bring that up because I was like, oh, you two are the dicks again, but this time it's the daughter issues club.
And I'll
We're the
leave
reason.
Cyrus for the
We're the
night.
reason for other people having daddy issues.
Exactly. Oh,
It's all
man.
come full circle.
Just bring it around town.
So
there
we get a
like
long rest. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, is there enough space that we each can take our own room here in the barracks? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Like it's empty. Like the two drow teams, the two drow teams, the Daxios and the Craghammers full left. So
Right. Okay.
Could I procure a number of empty vials? I don't know if any of those are included in my alchemy kit or not.
there are 10 vials that are included in an alchemy kit.
Okay.
Yes, there are a
wow.
bunch of empty vials you would find in the healing section that were used for healing potions during the tournament. So there's like a pile of them you can just clean and take.
I'll
Go
take
through
like
the recycling.
20.
Yeah. Yeah, like a recycling bin with healing potion vials in it. You'll take 20.
And
yeah, there's plenty.
And before someone brings up the idea of the healing potion vending machine again.
I got
y'all
you.
have heard
I'm
this.
gonna have you covered there in a couple levels.
Uh-huh.
No, please tell me y'all have heard of this.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can recycle the old vials for a discount.
Yeah. I also liked the guy that was just like, yeah, there should be in like every fantasy world that's like super dungeon crawly, like a cleanup team that just like goes in and gets like the extra potions and like loots adventurers who died's bodies and then sell it to shops.
That's what the gelatinous cubes are for.
Yeah.
Like Roombas, but enormous.
Giant death Roomba.
So I believe everybody can hit their long rest buttons.
Yeah, and before bed, Cyrus will make 2 vials of acid.
Cool.
So I now have 2 acid vials.
I
and
assumed you
18
made that earlier when you said
Yeah.
that's how you were gonna do it.
Yep.
Finnick doesn't use her bedroom.
So you guys sleep
Um,
on the
finds it.
floor.
Yeah,
I'm
just
assuming
somebody-
that-
he goes back into a shell and sleeps.
I assume that the acid bottles are being made like after everyone's gone out to their own rooms, but I have a fun idea that I want to share for them later.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what they're for.
We're
Like,
gonna do it after
yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, everybody get their long rest buttons.
All rested up.
We all wake up in the morning. The attendant that brought you guys basically brings like the equivalent of like granola bar breakfasts, like the little tiny like bags of granola and stuff for breakfast. Our benefactors waiting by the cart for you all.
Splendid.
Wonderful.
Wouldn't want to keep our benefactors waiting.
Indeed.
Indeed. Places to go.
People to kill.
Quite.
Yeah, you guys get to the cart. When you guys get to the cart, the drivers are like, okay, and leave. And head off. Jamansa Ward is the only one of the 4 leaders there. So, good luck. And And only use what we provide if you absolutely need to. Grease some palms, get where you need to go. Do what you have to do to survive.
Will do.
We'll be in contact. When you get over there, you'll be in what's called the Parch Wood. We have several different resistance groups outside of what was Whitestone. Probably best to start there.
What was Whitestone?
Yes.
Is it gone?
It's not great.
Oh dear.
It was the symbolic home of Vox Machina when they brought everyone back. What do you think? Umbrasil and the Vorgol and did to the place.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We don't know any dragon is still in the area, but it doesn't mean it's unsafe. But it doesn't mean it's safe either. I'm sure when you make contact up there, we'll you'll figure it out more.
So it's just us and him, right? Or them, I'm
Damn,
sorry.
yeah.
Speaking of dragons in the area, I have a question for you.
Yes.
By any chance, would you happen to be one too?
A kind of smile. Wouldn't you like to know?
Only if you're metallic, because I'm kind of afraid if you're not.
I will not give up secrets.
That's fair.
Yeah, I suppose that's what makes them secrets.
Come to on Corel sometime. If all of this ends. There are plenty of secrets still buried in the desert.
A good time.
Yes.
As we are turning to go, I guess Luca will bow to them and, say their thanks, say its thanks. And then as it turns to leave, it will materialize, or it'll, put out a tendril of slime with the silver scales on it, like a tail behind it, and just sort of flick the tail once before reabsorbing it.
Curious. Best of luck. You all have a deadline to make.
We best get on the move.
Indeed.
I'll get set to drive the cart.
Cool. Can somebody make a roll for the weather for the day? As you guys head out on cart.
What is this? Just like a
Just a
D20,
D20.
100?
I was gonna say somebody else can roll it because you need to make a vehicle handling check,
Oh, okay.
which
Yeah, I can go
is
ahead
I
and
rolled
do
for
that.
loot, so somebody else can
somebody
do
else can
this
do.
one.
I'll roll.
Dex. You'll roll. It's Dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Dex plus my proficiency? Okay.
Yeah.
So, just for the sake of ease, I'll just roll off of the sheet on the stealth because it's the same.
Okay.
Oh. I did not roll well.
Uh
I got a 6.
oh. What was the weather?
That's a
for the day?
9.
9.
Don't take us the opposite direction. Don't take us the opposite direction. Don't take us the opposite
No,
direction.
the road is fine and easy. It is a well-worn travel path. It's not that dangerous. What does slow you down, and you will arrive for next week in Barden after you'll arrive at dusk, like after it is starting to get dark. Because of the wonderful cooling and light breezed rain that kind of cuts through the hot and humidity of the early day as you all make the day-long trek on this cart. In the chest in the cart, with a note that says 4 bribes, is 200 gold apiece, so 1,400, and 2 healing potions a person.
Damn. Okay.
Which healing potions? Just regular ones?
2 regulars
2 regulars each, or
each.
And 200,
And
gold
200
each.
gold apiece. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
With the note specifically 4 bribes.
Yeah.
Sure.
But like, if we end up not needing it for bribes and using it for something else, they're not gonna.
Exactly.
how will they know?
Will they?
They will not.
Will they?
Who knows?
Phoenix, just as we're treading down, just playing a flute.
Okay.
Oh, Demi will join you on her fiddle.
I need to find my pan flute.
All right. I think we'll leave it off there for next week, because that seems like a good place to stop. Because you guys have to level up. So.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
By the
Sweet.
way, I'm just gonna mention this
Second
real quick.
episode?
The whole time that Demi was asking about the whole "Are you a dragon?" type deal, Kate in his head just thinking, "Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up."
I was hoping he would
shut up,
stop
shut up,
me.
shut up, shut
I
up,
figured
shut
if
up,
he
shut up.
didn't approve, he would tell me to shut up.
All right.
No, because that would just make it very fucking clear that he spilled the beans.
Yeah, he couldn't.
So he's not
couldn't
going
spill
to
it.
out himself.
All right, we're gonna go raid a D&D content creator who has been doing some really interesting stuff with Baldur's Gate recently.
Ooh.
They're doing a challenge mode run. I might actually do this. They're doing tactician mode with all 4 created characters, and every time they die, they have to re-roll a random class.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a lot. It
Interesting.
looks a lot.
So they have
fun.
to. So they have to randomize the class that
and
replaces.
they might
an
not have the
party
gear
member.
for it to equip them out either.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
it
God,
makes
it's
it
like-
interesting.
It's basically an isekai randomizer.
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, you could always just play like I do and never throw anything away ever. And you
That's what
always
I
have
do.
gear for whatever
Yeah,
class
be
you
a
use.
hoarder.
my
Me.
stash is so
Goblin,
messed up.
hello.
Anyway, if you
Every
guys are watching on
RPG
Twitch, we're gonna go
encourages
raid
hoarding.
them. If you guys are watching on YouTube, we will see you guys Wednesday for the first time doing that dual stream, which is really cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in on both platforms, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.